All right. What, oh, Dave Attell is here. Dave, of course, is a comedian. Very funny guy. Likes to sit in on the news, likes to be part of the show. We love having him here. Hey, man. Dave Attell, much better looking than any Fox executive.
That's right. It's not even close.
Not even close.
What's happening?
What do you say? What do you got over there? What are you doing?
What's up, Dave?
Oh, your DVD. Look at you promoting.
I owe one back because he gave me one.
Artie.
Oh, they're exchanging.
Artie and Dave exchanging DVDs.
I like it. That's a nice cover.
I feel left out. I don't have a DVD.
Hey, Dave,
what's happening, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
You're over at Comedy Central, right? Still?
Yeah, I'm on their tour bus right now.
What do you mean?
Because I'm doing this. I'm doing this tour, and they, and you know, part of the deal was that they give me a tour bus with like my big ugly face on it, and you know, all their logos and stuff. So
but it's part of your show.
Right? Yeah, it's the Insomniac tour thing.
Right. What's the buzz on Chappelle? What happened? He had a mental breakdown?
He's on the bus right now.
Yeah. What happened?
I really don't know, and you know, the Comedy Central family, we take care of our own.
You're closing ranks around him?
They did, and they activated, of course, the blue-collar guys to hunt him.
Right.
I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't know, man. I hope he's all right. Is he in South Africa? Or?
South Africa. He evidently had some sort of stressful crisis.
Yes.
Well, you know, Dave, is, as we all know, is probably one of the best comics, you know, around.
Perfectionist.
Okay, yeah, perfectionist, you know, genius comic,
right.
Excellent show. And you got to give the guy credit for, like, if you're going to have, like, a little, you know, you want to take a break, what better place than South Africa?
Right.
Because we all know their health system is amazing.
Especially a black guy in South Africa.
Especially for a
right.
black man, yes. It's the place every black should go for health care.
Well, I thought, you know, it would be good if you went to the hospital and they're like, well, first of all, you don't have AIDS because we don't believe in it here.
Right.
So
that's very true. Well, I understood he got spiritual advice from the Fuji, Lauryn Hill.
Oh, really?
Yes. She was advising him. Yes.
That's good for comedy.
It's Fuji.
One of the Fugees, Lauryn Hill, gave him advice. And
said, go to South Africa? What kind of advice?
No, she said to go find his true self or something. And I know he's looking for that. I'm worried about him, that's all.
Well, I figured you guys are pretty tight. Have you?
No.
Haven't heard a word.
Haven't heard a word.
Yeah. Well,
you know.
That's how it is. I mean, if that's what he needs to do, then fine. Let him do it. You know, he'll be back.
You're all right with him doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a reality check. You go to South Africa, see how bad things are. You count your blessings when you come back.
Yeah, when you go to the hospital in South Africa, they diagnose you as being black. You're black. That's your problem.
That's what's wrong with
That's why you can't get better.
We got your test results back. Turns out you're colored.
No, I think I would hit, like, South Jersey. Just like, give it a weekend. Go to the Borgata, you know.
He got a lot of money, a lot of success. And I feel like Dave's one of those guys that kind of just is more comfortable not being so successful. I think it stressed him out. I honestly do.
I think he's like, it's kind of like when you're a comic and you got a joke that works and you know it works all the time. And then after a while, like if you're kind of, you know, you've been doing it so long, you want to, like, you know, tweak it and twist it. And I think he felt he was such a success that he didn't want to disappoint the fans.
Right.
Yet he wanted to take it, like, different, you know, venues.
Right.
And, you know, different, whatever it is. But
I respect him for caring enough about his show, too.
See, I'm a hack. Once something works, you keep doing it.
You bet.
I drink. People want to see that. Give me a drink.
Like today, I didn't have a particularly good show, but who cares? You know, I was here and I earned money. It doesn't matter.
You're not embarrassed.
Let him play Amadeus. That's the way I see it.
Joe, this was the worst show ever, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I'm here working, aren't I?
Yeah,
Does that
listen,
stop
man.
him? There you go.
Howard, listen, I'm a long-time fan. 22 years, Teamster 676.
Thank you.
I live home, but this has to be one of the worst shows ever,
but I'm here working.
I mean, I understand that. Use the sick day once in a while, guy. I mean, you ain't bringing nothing to the table.
I'm not running to
go to satellite. End it.
I'm not
Seriously.
running to South Africa.
I mean, you're stealing money from me, huh?
Oh, shut up. jerk off.
I knew it was a little slow when you brought me in early.
Yeah.
That's what I knew. Like,
you knew I was going slow.
Uh-oh.
No, what can you do? You can't have... Every day can't be a gem. I'm too filled with bitterness today to be funny. There was something I was going to tell you, but I forget now. See, I'm off my game. That's all.
See, don't mess with guys like that because they throw you off track.
That's right. What the hell's going on? Oh, Dave Chappelle's in Ohio, not South Africa.
Well, there's a big difference in those two.
Really?
I think they're about the same.
Not really.
They both voted for Bush.
They both have the Klan.
What about tonight on TV? What are you going to watch, American Idol or the Contender finale? Which finale are you going to watch?
Wait a minute, you're not throwing in Rob and Amber's wedding?
No, that's not on the table.
The Nick and Jessica Tour of Duty show.
Yeah.
Is that on tonight, too?
That was last night, wasn't
it? Yeah, no, I'm being very serious about this. I'm a fan of the Contender, but it seems to me like NBC totally buried the show.
And why would they put it up against American Idol? That's asking for nobody to watch.
Because they're burying it.
Yeah.
They don't want it.
Well, who's in the running now with the American Idol? Because I've been on the bus. Booey, yes.
And Carrie Underwood.
Oh, I love her.
I believe Carrie Underwood will win.
Really?
Yes.
I believe you're wrong.
I don't know, man. I started my tour out in Nashville, and I think it's really, there's a different element coming up now. Have you heard of this, like, hick?
So you're really serious?
Yeah.
Hick hop?
Hick hop.
Yeah. Like a Cowboy Troy.
You're taking my question seriously. I like that.
Yeah.
He's actually done research. He's been out there.
I'm the worst interviewee ever.
The Contender will be live boxing match.
Yeah.
Right? And what time does that go on?
8 o'clock?
So I got to watch that.
I don't know. I think I'm going to miss both of those.
What do you do? Are you getting laid these days or what?
Well, on this tour, we're kind of, I don't know what it is. There seems to be a lot of bites, but nothing, it's kind of a Hanson tour,
Really? No,
a lot of screams, but nothing happening.
Really not getting laid?
No, I really thought with the tour bus, going out there, like you have a place, like you have a little home base right by the gig.
But I don't understand the tour bus thing. In other words, your show is you're on the road with Dave Attell kind of thing.
But this is all live theater tours.
I see. And you said to Comedy Central, give me a tour bus.
Right.
And you thought maybe girls would come on the tour bus.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Or, curious dudes. Anybody.
Anyone.
In fact, I think it's backfired on me because when a girl sees the tour bus, they're like, oh, I know what you're going to, I'm not a groupie.
They get creeped out by the bus?
Yeah, they do, a little bit because it's soundproof,
It's,
and dark.
Someone told me Louis Black is getting all your action.
He is?
Yeah.
Well, he's an author now.
Yeah, that's what
I was actually a C-block by him on CNN because in Atlanta it was one of those, he was there the same day, so we were both on radio together, and we've been trying to get on CNN, and they heard Louis just like go like, well, and then they called up and they're like, Louis, you want to come down? So I'm like,
I can't believe you're not getting laid. I thought for sure you were. Cara, you're on the air.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Howard. How are you doing?
Okay.
I want to let you know Jimmy Kimmel's going to be playing Jay Leno on E's reenactment of the Michael Jackson trial. Jimmy's getting a big fake chin made up so he can do it right.
Now, how do you know that?
Jimmy said it last night on the show.
I went out to lunch with him about a week ago, and he said to me, you got to hear this. I'm going to play Jay Leno on the E reenactment of Michael Jackson trial. I said, that's hysterically funny. I got to talk about it. He goes, no, don't say a word about it.
Really?
He said, don't tell anyone. They'll cancel it.
And so he says it last night on his show.
Right.
What is the ratings on that reenactment lately? Are they having like a sweeps build up?
I think they've got a .2, so they've got some real steam going.
Are they building up to a cliffhanger?
Yeah, they got real momentum.
Like Lost?
Yeah. I mean, I thought that was a funny idea, though.
It's going to be hilarious.
Because Jimmy was like, it's going to really piss Jay off. And I go, why? What does Jay care if you play him? It's going to piss him off. I go, why? Do you guys have some sort of feud? He goes, no. I go, then why is he going to piss Jay off?
What happened to the last guy who played him in that show, Late Shift, or in that movie?
The guy just won an Academy Award, I think. Nothing. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I don't think Jay cares that Jimmy is going to play Jay.
Yeah, I don't think. Why would he care?
But
Probably
Jimmy
doesn't even know.
Jimmy thinks it's funny.
I don't know. Let's run that through the comedy machine. This looks like a job for the South African comedy.
Seems to me like it's going to be a lot of extra work for Jimmy for no payoff because no one will be watching.
Well, he has a million projects out there, so you know.
Right.
Right.
Well, anyway, Jimmy Kimmel.
Got a tour bus.
Jimmy Kimmel will play Jay Leno on the reenactment of the Michael Jackson thing.
Interesting.
So now that's another thing to TiVo.
There's the bulletin. Yeah. What do we do? Can you imagine? Why was Jay Leno testifying at the Michael Jackson trial?
He apparently had some contact with his family.
Oh, right. Supposedly the family was shaking him down.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Somehow they got Jay on the phone.
What do you want? What? You want money? What?
Yeah, you sick kid.
What?
I'll tell you one thing from the road, that people cannot get enough Michael Jackson jokes unless you're pro Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know?
They want you to be against Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I come up there, I'm thinking like devil's advocate, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Think Star Wars. Give them what they're not looking for.
Right. Right.
And they're like, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You're
pro Michael Jackson.
You come out on stage and you're for Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Wasn't a fan, now I am.
Yeah.
I see the guy's got a demon, all right? It's a 8-year-old demon.
Yeah, they get mad at that.
So I think that's what happened to me in Little Rock because somebody egged my bus. And I remember that set that night. It was a good one. It was pretty good. I was talking about Evolution, Reba McEntire, and Michael Jackson. So maybe
nice. You hit him on all fronts.
I did.
You know what? I think the general public believes, and this is just a gut feeling, that they believe Michael Jackson is guilty of something.
Of what?
But they think he's guilty. But they think that the trial has not proved him to be guilty and that he is innocent in terms of a trial. That the prosecution has proven nothing. That's what the general public thinks. And I believe Michael Jackson will walk.
Really?
Yep.
I read in the paper, in the Globe, I think it was, they said Michael Jackson will walk and he will remarry Debbie Rowe.
Excellent. I do not think Michael Jackson will do any jail time. They've had a hard time proving this case.
Well, it seems the longer it goes on, the more innocent you become.
Right.
Don't you think?
Yes.
With O.J., and I think Spectre, he's going to do the same thing.
People are saying if you're going to commit a crime, do it in California.
Yeah, especially if you're a weird, if you're a weird 80s celebrity.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the place to do it.
I believe Michael Jackson will walk and marry Jimmy Kimmel dressed as Jay Leno. With that big chin. What do you think of that?
Now, that would be news.
Damn right it would be. All right, so you guys have exchanged DVDs. Let's say that Dave Attell, this Thursday, he will be at Town Hall in Manhattan with his comedy bus.
With the bus.
With the bus.
If you're a chick, get in there.
See Dave with Dane Cook and Greg Giraldo July 4th weekend at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. And there's lots more tour dates all through the country. Go to ComedyCentral.com or DaveAttell.com.
I would like to say that we asked Artie to be a part of that, and he said no.
He's doing his own headline.
I know, right? Too big. Too big.
I'm making a film.
Too big, Lang.
Uh-oh, that film again.
The film got in the way of my gig with Dave.
Now, I hear you're working on a Blue Collar Sideways. Is that what it is? A drinking tour?
No, I'm taking an early retirement is what I'm doing.
Yes, Ralph.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, good news. The Contender's on from 8 to 10.
Right.
So, you know, the last hour is going to be, the first hour is just going to be recapping the first fight. You know, the undercard kind of stuff.
Right.
And American Idol's on 8 to 9, so you watch both.
Back to back.
I can watch both.
Yeah, because the Contender's not over until 10. You watch American Idol.
So what do you recommend? I tape the Contender, watch American Idol live. It's only 8 to 9, an hour show?
No, it's 2 hours.
The Contender's 2 hours.
No, but what about American Idol?
It's only an hour.
Oh.
Here's what you do. You go to the store, get a life, and don't watch any of them.
You don't need that first hour of the Contender.
All right, thank you. That's good advice.
And I'd like to know how come you can't stand Bo Bice? He's great.
Oh,
what's wrong with you?
But I'm not gay. You're gay. I'm not.
Why is that gay?
He's a swamp thing.
He's a good singer.
He's a smart thing.
Come on.
He's not a good singer. Come on. He's like a nightclub performer. At least the other chick sings that country crap. They can sell a few albums to those country.
Oh, she's horrible.
Yeah, but she's a country artist. He's a horrible rock guy. He doesn't do any good. Look, he's singing bad cover versions of the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, but he'll go out and he'll make real music.
All right.
What?
No, he won't.
He's going to win.
He'll make real bad music.
Well, we'll see. I don't think he's going to win.
What do you know, Robin? You're deaf.
Oh, yeah.
And blind,
you
too,
like
sometimes,
Bo
judging
Bice.
from the movies you like.
𝗶𝗶. Ugh,
You just like his package.
really?
Did you get your T-shirt that says the Bice Squad?
Yeah, I have that.
Will has one.
Will's really into Bo Bice.
He's getting T-shirts made up.
Yeah. He's on the Bice squad.
Hey, I got some hot chick lists. You know who hit the wall?
Who?
Badly? Terry Polio. The one from Meet the Fuckers?
Yeah, she got polio.
Oh, my God. Like
And she's
6
not
months
hot.
ago, she was naked in Playboy. And I saw the movie, and she looks horrible.
Hey, Will, what's this Bo Bice shirt?
I know. I'm getting it made up tonight. I got to get it.
You're a real Bice fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Bo Bice
Tell me
fan.
why. What
I
is it?
support him. I think he's really good. I don't agree with you guys when you say he's bad. He's very talented.
Hey,
What
remember?
else do you like, Ashley?
Brett, what do you think?
This is where we part company, Ralph. This guy sucks. He's like David Hasselhoff with a beard.
Wow.
You'll see. He'll be successful.
He'll be on like The Shield.
Other
It's like
than-
a small part.
Now you're beginning to
Small part.
question
Southern,
yourself, Ralph?
transplant.
No. I think he's great. I picked him from the beginning.
Yeah, everyone doubted him. And now he's showing that he is the true talent of the show.
Wow.
You all are so sick.
What the hell is going
Saying that,
on?
you'll see who wins.
Meanwhile,
This country's going gay.
remember
Get
how
back
Eric?
in your dress, Will.
Remember how Eric the Midget told me that he would never call in the show again, that he was done with us?
Right, he was done.
All right, now I mentioned American Idol, and now he wants to. He had to call back.
Hi, I just want to make a quick little statement about something that Jordan said yesterday on the show. He said that if Bo won, he wouldn't sell any albums. Well, I'm not a fan of his, really, I like Carrie Underwood far over him, but the thing is, obviously he would sell albums, or else he wouldn't have gotten to be one of the 2 finalists on the show. Obviously he does have a fan base, and then obviously that fan base would be buying the album, wouldn't they? So you're an idiot, Stern. And by the way, I did leave a message a few weeks ago saying that I didn't want to have anything to do with the show anymore. But yeah, for some stupid reason, and then Hearn called last week asking for an update. So I'm going to say it again. I don't want to have anything to do with you guys anymore. And no more calls either direction from me or from you guys. This is the last of it. Bye.
Every call is the last call.
Bo Bice.
Nobody likes a droll troll.
That's what it sounds like when you're driving in your car, right?
Yeah.
Because it's noisy and stuff.
I mean, I make out about every 5th word.
You turn into this show and you're like,
He will be playing the boring child at the Michael Jackson trial reenactment.
yeah, put him in the trial.
I was running
It doesn't mean just because he's on American Idol, people will buy his album. Look at Ruben Studdard. He doesn't have any fans.
Look at my album. Nobody's buying that
who's
either.
buying that? Everyone likes you on this show.
You're on TV, aren't you?
Yes.
First of all, Eric the Midget is like the Who. They keep saying they're having a farewell tour, and they keep coming back.
I'm done.
I'm never calling again.
He doesn't want you. He doesn't want you calling him either. That's funny. Don't you call me, and I won't.
All right, it's a standoff. I won't call him.
Let's keep calling him.
Go to DaveAttell.com. Get his tour dates. He's a real funny guy. You want to definitely get a piece of him.
Let it out.
You want to see him before it all ends.
Yeah, right.
Which is soon.
You think?
Absolutely.
Am I on the watch list?
Yes.
I love the title of the DVD. Hey, your mouth's not pregnant.
Yeah, it's a good.
Is that your DVD?
Yeah.
Look at the cover, Howard.
Wow.
I like that.
I'm only selling it on tour, by the way, kids.
Yes, Tiffany.
Hi, good morning, Dave.
Hey, what's up?
You're very sexy. I can't believe you're not having any women.
Where are you located?
I'm in New York, and I'd love to come on your bus.
I'm decimated with you.
Oh, boy. I was tranned.
Yeah, I know you're hot and horny for me.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me dirty right now.
Well, Stephanie, I was wondering if I could, I don't know, pick a hole, any hole, if you know what I mean.
My mouth will never get pregnant.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Tiffany.
Wait, Zola, Howard.
All right. We have to take a break. Then we're going to come back. We're going to do the news.
Everything cool?
Everything's cool.
Can I hang, or you want me to
no, I want you to hang.
Because I was the guest of the day, right?
You were the guest of the day. You're our only guest today. I've been turning down so many guests.
Yeah?
Just don't think.
That we can't get guests.
Like a lot of people do, and they say, hey, he didn't have a guest. Right. I've been turning down tons of guests.
That shows how strong the show is.
Yeah.
You can,
Show's so popular.
Why don't you give us a list of who you've turned
Gary,
down?
who have I turned down recently? Seriously. I mean, things are getting hard. It's harder to get on the show than you think.
No, I know it is.
We're becoming selective.
Sort of, yeah. Well, because I think it's more fun to just hear us hanging out than have a bad guest.
Right. It's like dinner for 5. Sometimes it should be dinner for 3.
Right.
Just too many.
Holding to that 5 is killing that show. I've seen them do dinner for 3. Pretend there's 5. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who we
I've turned down a lot of people.
We turn down people every day. And we're going to turn down.
Can you mention a few?
I can't remember. We were just trying to remember. Okay, we turned down Bob Saget.
What? All right.
And there's another person in town doing a play.
Pretty good. The guy who was out of...
He's directing the Jimmy Kimmel show.
No, that's Bob Goldthwait.
That's the other Bob.
Who's Bob Saget?
He's the guy from Full House.
Bob Saget directed Dirty Work.
Oh, that guy.
He's like a really a road comic now. He's out there. He's dirty and.
Right.
We passed on Hall and Oates again recently.
Yeah.
Both?
We turned down.
Yeah, both.
We turned down Hall and Oates.
Yeah, the Oates solo tour.
No, seriously, I mean, okay, I think a lot of shows would have Hall and Oates on.
No, I don't think so.
No, they've been on a lot of shows.
Well, we turned them down.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, which show have they been on?
I think they might have done Kimmel.
They were on Kimmel.
No, but it's funny because we had a cancellation for today, and the publicist was like, "I'm really sorry. Do you need to fill the slot?" I'm like, "Well, no. With this show, that's the great thing. We don't need to fill the slot."
Who canceled?
We were supposed to have on this football player, Bill Romanowski.
Oh.
The Longest Yard.
Oh.
Actually, it started out as Michael Irvin and Bill Romanowski.
Play the midget thing.
See, we don't need guests. We got that midget tape.
I wish he was here, too. Now help me breathe.
We got the midget tape. It doesn't matter. We don't need the guests. Who else have we turned on? Name one more big name. Biggest name we turned on.
There's a hot chick that's in a play. Big name. And I can't remember who it is. She's in a play. She's in a play through the end of this. Elizabeth Berkley.
We turned her down.
We passed on her.
We passed on her.
What kind of play is that?
I don't know.
Really?
I mean, come on. She was in Showgirls.
She's
Saved by the Bell.
Actress, yeah.
All right, come on. And she's good looking.
She's super hot.
Right.
You're right, man. It's very selective.
You wouldn't turn her down on your show.
Not on my show. We'd go for that tranny you had.
Didn't we turn down John Mellencamp once? One time we did.
Well, because he didn't want to do what we wanted him to do.
Yeah, and we walked away from it.
That's right. It was a couple of months ago. You're right.
That's right.
Creative differences.
No, he had a greatest hits package coming out, and we were specific about what songs we wanted him to perform, and he chose not to perform those songs, so we said we're just going to pass on it.
We played hardball.
We passed on a big guy in the music business too.
Who?
I think we took a pass on Scott Weiland, just talking, not performing, like in the next couple of weeks.
That was a mistake. Let's get him on.
Why would we turn him down?
Maybe I'm getting confused with somebody else.
I would never turn down Scott Weiland.
Okay, I got to double check that one.
Yeah.
He's a great guest.
Yeah, he's better than Dave Attell.
What? Was Mellencamp going to do mostly his mandolin-heavy stuff
we did pass on. I told you about that. I told you that Scott Weiland wanted to call in to talk about his new record coming out in 2 months, and you said...
Oh, he wanted to call.
Oh, call in. I said, get Scott's ass in here.
Right. We did pass on that.
Yeah, it was a lot of the violin years.
Towards the end.
Can I mention somebody?
The Celebrecht stuff.
Can I mention one name that passed on us this week?
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds chose not to.
That is a loss for everyone.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
He's in The Longest Yard, too.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, The Longest Yard has like 20 guests in this week.
Wasn't Burt Reynolds the original Longest Yard?
That's right.
Yeah, he was.
He was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, we got Chris Rock coming in this week.
There you go.
Good.
Hey, see, I allowed him to come in because he's a big name.
Oh, he's the best.
I got Juliette Lewis coming in.
Yeah, we'll take her.
I'm interested in her.
She's also playing a special needs person. Is that
She has, yes.
That's why we want her.
Yes.
I'm going to act like a retard in front of her. Like,
oh, really?
I mean, more of a retard. And Mario Cantone, I'm having in.
Really?
Yeah.
Great, very
Tell him
funny
I said,
man.
hey.
Yeah. And
Oh, Frisco!
I get some other people coming in. George Lopez.
No, love him.
Those kind of guys.
Big in the news right now, fresh off the Michael Jackson case and the kidney transplant.
Fresh off his kidney transplant.
I think that is the greatest story.
Yeah, Robin loves this story.
His wife gave him a kidney.
Now he can't divorce her.
I'm telling you.
Can I tell you?
he's in.
I tell you though, I saw those two together before he was sick, and he looked like he was pretty in love with her.
Yeah, and her kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be clinging to her too.
Oh, honey, more juice.
Ted, you're on the air. I would never give my kidney to anyone.
I know.
Oh, come on.
No.
Never.
You would,
You
even after an accident.
Though.
Your daughter, right, needs a kidney. Now, you got two. You don't need two.
I can't do it.
You don't need
Really?
two kidneys.
No.
You would take a kidney if you needed
Hey, they have boyfriends.
But you would take anybody's
Yes,
kidney,
I
right?
would. Of course.
You'd rob them of their kidney.
I would put them in a bathtub full of ice and take their kidneys.
All right, let me ask you a question. All jokes aside.
Yeah.
You really, of course you'd give your kids a kidney.
No.
Of course you
What do you mean, of course? I just said I wouldn't.
Not everybody does.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I would take an extra kidney. In case one failed.
I can't believe that.
I'm not giving anyone my kidney. I need it.
Why?
Because it's there. It's part of me.
Right, but you only need one.
I don't believe in that.
As long as it doesn't fail. You
Yeah.
only need one.
You only need one. In case you have a problem.
You're not going to.
How do you know you only
You need one.
You're not going to.
Plus, I'll be up all night peeing, I think. I don't think you...
I know you need one because people are always donating them.
Whatever you want. I just said I'm not giving anyone my kidney.
That's harsh.
He told me he wouldn't give me one.
I wouldn't. I love Rob.
That I understand.
You're not giving me one either, then, huh?
And no one asked me for a kidney.
I'm not giving my kidney to anybody over 40.
Would you give your kidney to someone? Seriously?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. What? I'm an alcoholic. I can't. No.
He's making sure he
I
can't
need my
donate
kidneys.
anything.
I'm going to give someone I really hate my liver.
Did you see the guy, Howard, did you see, I think it was a woman, it's a pair of firefighters, but they work together, and one just gave the other one a kidney.
That was a police officer. I talked about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Two police officers.
They're not even
just
related.
worked in the same office.
A white woman and a black guy. White woman gave the black guy the kidney.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's another
See, I
Fox
think
show.
it's tough when you give somebody your kidney, because then you're watching how they take care of
You're
it.
damn right.
Right.
Give it back.
Can I abuse your kidney?
Really?
But then you want them to go on to, like, who's that guy, the Olympic biker thing?
Oh, Lance Armstrong?
Yeah, you want them to do amazing things with your body part,
Right.
Climb something, run over something, do something.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the news. Don't forget Dave Attell this Thursday at Town Hall in Manhattan. A lot of people talking about this. It's highly controversial. And we'll be back right after these.
Howard Stern. After his meeting with Salman Rushdie this week was condemned by Muslims, President Clinton tried to minimize its importance. He insisted it was not really a meeting. He said Rushdie just stopped by to see if the new health plan covered injuries by enraged Islamic terrorists. Clinton added that in no way did he mean to show disrespect to followers of Islam. However, a planned meeting this week with best-selling author Howard Stern was canceled for fear that it might send the wrong message to morons and sexual deviants.
What? Howard Stern Show.
In the email, Frank Oz does the voices for Miss Piggy and Yoda. And Jim Henson's son, Brian Henson, does Kermit so badly.
Ooh.
Yeah. Never turn the family business over to your kids.
Have you seen that yet, the Star Wars thing?
No, have you seen it?
No, because that first day or two is like a tsunami of nerds.
Right. You're staying away.
Yeah, so I'm waiting till, like, you know, people always say, like, yeah, it'll get cooler, like, later in the week, like the Pimps and Hoes, the Freakers will come out.
I know. I want to see it, but I hate sitting in the theater with people.
Yeah.
You know, I've become quite spoiled with these private screenings they give us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Really? You get like a private...
Yeah.
Just like shut the whole theater down and...
Yeah, they give us a screening.
You know who else got that?
Who?
M. Jackson.
Yeah, well, we get that.
Really?
We just saw this new movie by Ron Howard. It was fantastic. Cinderella Man. It was spectacular.
Oh.
You'll love it.
The place you got us to see the first Spider-Man in, remember? That was like a full theater.
Was nice.
Like a full theater, yeah.
But they didn't do that this time around with Star Wars. Those rat finks.
They won't, yeah.
After those last two Star Wars, they should have given us a free everything.
Yeah.
They shouldn't charge anybody for that movie because of the last two Star Wars movies.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
You should get a freebie if you produce your ticket stuff from the other two. They go, now he made a good one. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
It's about time.
I heard it's really edgy. Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're going to go.
Dark is what they say.
Ooh.
I want to go. Dark. You know what dark means? You can't see anything. Dark. Dark means no laughs.
I can turn it up a notch if you want. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Could you make it darker?
I think C-3PO rapes R2-D2.
Really?
This one, yeah.
I got a whole wall of tricks here for you. Play my game, yeah. You want to play? I'll play with you. We'll play hard, too. Who do you think you are, man? You're mine now, so I'll let you go. You are mine. You are mine each. You're my possession. You don't give me orders. You don't talk to me unless I...
All right.
Is that Lord Yabu from the... at the Intergalactic Congress?
Dooku.
It's actually very gay, this movie. Darth Vader's kind of gay.
What is thy bidding, my master? Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that? Yes, my master. Do you understand that? Yes, master. I can't hear you. Yes. Yeah. What's in front of you? As you wish. Yeah. Right, whose boy are you now, huh? Yours, my master. Huh? Yours, master. That's right, you're my boy, aren't you? Yes. You like that? Yes, master. Huh? Can't hear you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Yoda has sex with Taylor Dane.
Oh. You see Yoda? Oh, yes.
Or is it Taylor Rain?
Taylor Rain. I don't think Taylor Dane.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh.
And then Chewbacca gets it on with a guy. All right, enough. All right, let's... Dave Attell, see Dave with Dane Cook and Greg Giraldo, July 4th weekend at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. Go to ComedyCentral.com or DaveAttell.com if you need more info. What's in the news, Robin?
Governor... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the song.
It's a good one.
Your intro. Yes, she does.
Governor Pataki moved quickly yesterday to make sure that sex offenders don't get Viagra, even if they pay for it themselves. It was revealed yesterday that sex offenders were getting their Viagra, and they were getting it paid for by taxpayers through Medicaid.
Yeah, that was really bad.
I don't know who's treating them for erectile dysfunction, but they can't get any Viagra for it anymore, not in the state of New York.
Well, thank you, Governor, for having good common sense, for acting swiftly.
Yeah. They're saying maybe we ought to have a little more scrutiny of what's going on with our sex offenders.
Yeah. You go back to Governor Cuomo before Governor Pataki came in. You remember the days when nobody acted swiftly. Nobody left the governor's mansion. They sit up there all goddamn day doing nothing. There's a governor acting quickly.
But they still can get the ball gags. Is that
yes, ball gag, yes.
Sure.
Yes. There's no way to stop that legally.
Nowhere on earth is a woman more likely to die at the hands of her significant other than in South Africa.
That's right.
That's why Chappelle moved there.
A new study has revealed that one South African woman is killed by her partner every 6 hours.
Goddamn right.
The statistics also show that less than 40% of the perpetrators are ever convicted.
Why is that? What is going on in South Africa?
Who's
in charge?
No big deal.
I thought the blacks are in charge now, not the whites.
Well, they are, but some things take a lot longer to change, I guess.
We've never seen a Johannesburg cop episode. That would be it.
I'd like to see that.
The study is based on a 6-year-old data collected by the Medical Research Council, the University of Cape Town, and the Center for the Study of Violence and Reconciliation. It refers to the murder of women at the hands of their partners as intimate femicide.
That's horrible.
I plead the fifth. I love women. I wouldn't hurt them.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I really. They got to get with the program like over here. You know,
right.
let them run away. Give them a lead.
I wouldn't hurt them either unless they laugh at me.
Would you do the runaway bride?
In a second.
You would. You don't care.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Even with the bulging eyes.
That's what attracted me to her.
Right.
There's definitely some kind of tweaker crystal thing going on there. Some kind of rolling crank lab.
Researchers determined that the crimes were most likely to be committed by either blue-collar, farm, or security workers.
Yes, Mike.
Really, man.
Hey, Howard, how's it going, man?
Hey, now.
Yeah, I saw Star Wars. It effing stunk. Your movie, Star Wars, stunk. Private Parts, your movie, was like 1,000,000 times better. And it's a sin and a crime against God that Star Wars should make more money than Private Parts. I mean, you gave the fans a decent movie. But Lucas,
did.
all he does is rob us.
That's right. That's right. I believe the third Star Wars should have been shown for free.
I think you should demand your money back.
Right.
They should pay me. And you know what? Do you have any prizes you could give out to loyal fans?
What always happens.
Kinds of waters down the argument.
Yeah. Bastard. Yes, Robin, what else is in the news?
Poor Vicente Fox. Yesterday he had to entertain Al Sharpton at his
That's fun.
And then when Al came out, he said that the president had agreed to come to Harlem. The president says he remembers no such agreement.
I never said that at all. Uh-oh. President Vicente Fox sounds like that insult dog.
Yeah, Triumph. Triumph is running Mexico.
I'm not going to Harlem. I'd rather stay here in Mexico City. Much safer.
Harlem's a good city for me to poop on.
Sharpton says that he got no apology, but he will continue to ask for one.
How insulting to American people, not just black people, that Vicente Fox said something demeaning about black people, and he has to apologize to Al Sharpton?
Right.
Apologize to some good, hard-working black person.
We have better blacks than that.
And we've advocated Oprah. I mean, seriously, go on Oprah and apologize.
Well, is there a Mexican version of Sharpton, like whatever, a knockoff?
Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman from the South.
Yeah. Fernando Valenzuela, I think, the Mexican Sharpton.
The cast of Barbershop 3, something.
Anybody. But Sharpton, it's insulting. Sharpton's a questionable character.
Absolutely. I don't know why anybody meets with him. Just say no.
I'm not meeting with him. I'm on the phone.
If he really wants to make it up, he should go see Are We There Yet?
Right.
Fox is refusing to apologize.
The black honeymooners.
And says his comments have been misinterpreted.
Right.
Whatever.
Several anti-smoking groups in New York are urging lawmakers to ban the sale of candy-flavored cigarettes, calling the tobacco a marketing ploy for young smokers.
Oh, come on.
The groups got together yesterday to support legislation proposed by State Assemblyman Peter Granis and another senator. Tobacco-Free New York and the American Cancer Society say the cigarettes containing trendy flavors like Kawaii Colada and Midnight Berry are being marketed to the younger crowd.
Aren't you a smoker?
Just another ruse to get children to smoke.
It's $75 a carton.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It really is. But what, if they don't have the candy flavor, when the kids got to start right out on the menthol, and that kind of makes them too ghetto,
Why do you?
How can kids afford $75 for a carton of cigarettes?
What about adult smokers with a sweet tooth, Robin?
What about this report?
It's the Onion Radio News. Frito-Lay targets African Americans with new menthol Doritos. This is Doyle Redland reporting. In a bold attempt to capture the lucrative African American snack market, the Frito-Lay Corporation has introduced Doritos Dark and Smooth, a new menthol-flavored tortilla chip. Otis Chandler heads up Frito-Lay's African American Flavor Lab.
All of us at Frito-Lay are proud to introduce new Doritos Dark and Smooth.
Mercy.
So dark, so smooth.
Frito-Lay plans to super liquefy this cutting-edge new taste sensation and sell it in 40-ounce containers. Market testing on Chicago's South Side, slated to begin as early as next month. Doyle Redland for The Onion Radio News.
Now, they owe an apology to the blacks and Mexico.
Everyone.
So dark, so smooth.
Tomorrow is National Missing Children's Day.
I'll be missing my children.
It's a day set aside by President Reagan in 1983 to help focus attention on the nation's growing number of missing kids.
That is horrible. It's horrible, isn't it?
It is.
It is horrible.
It's really, sometimes on my bus when I'm traveling around. Whatever. No.
Oh, you being serious?
Yeah, that's
okay, go ahead.
my little side thing, like, Shazam.
Right.
Tracking missing kids.
Really?
Yeah. I really am.
How's that going?
Have you found any?
Because, every one of us has an inner child. Mine's Bethany. Whereas the local boys call her Sugar Snatch.
Well, it is a terrible problem, and
It is.
and nothing to help.
Yeah, it's one of those holidays I don't know how to celebrate.
Right.
Maybe if we had the candy cigarettes. It would slow the kids down.
This is a strange story. A cancer specialist, Dr. Michael Harris, has spent his career saving young lives. And now, because of his work, he's in danger of dying.
Why?
He was treating a patient who had hepatitis C, and he was either drawing blood or giving an injection, and he pricked his finger with the needle.
Oh, my God.
And he developed hepatitis C,
Oh.
and now he needs a liver transplant. It's the only way he can survive, and he doesn't know how much longer he has, and he's on the donor waiting list.
How come some people, Hep C doesn't seem to slow down at all?
I know, and then others, they go right downhill. And he's one of them. He says, I just live in hope and think that somebody will donate a liver. But it's very difficult for him because he knows somebody has to die in order for him to get this liver, this life-saving liver. And
well, Dave Attell told me
he's torn about it.
He doesn't care. He wants me to promote his show Thursday at Town Hall of Manhattan.
You're right. I'll be giving out livers at the back of the... No, can't they do that with the American Idol losers? Where they have to give up a body part?
They have to give up a liver?
They would probably do it.
You think they would?
Yes.
All right.
If they got to get an album.
But you don't want a perky, wannabe liver inside of you.
Sure I do.
It'll do anything. Why are we on the surreal life?
What else is in the news, Robin? Come on. I mean, you're holding out.
The filibuster that Congress was, or the Senate was trying to avoid has been averted, and the rules do not have to change because the senior members of the Senate got together and worked out a compromise. So there will be no nuclear option exercise. The Senate rules will stand. 3 of the president's judicial nominees will get to have a vote on the floor of the Senate, and 2 others, I think, will be passed over as a result of the compromise, and life will go on.
I never understood a filibuster. I mean, I know it's important for some reason, but I never really understood a bunch of guys going up there and just reading books and slowing down government. But they say it's a protest, a way to control the majority party. But I don't understand any of it.
Well, we have a democracy that was designed to favor the majority but give consideration to the minority. And that is the purpose of the filibuster in the Senate.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of time spent talking.
But that's what the Senate is supposed to be about.
Look at
Debate.
You. Look at you always with the answer. Robin always has the answer to everything. She knows.
2 major bills dealing with the federal funding of stem cell research are heading toward key votes in the U.S. House today. Each of them would allow the government to fund more research into stem cells and to develop more strains. So we'll see what happens with those. I'm sure the president will veto them if they hit his desk.
He hates that.
Hey, Daisy, what's up?
Hey, Howard, I just want to thank you for supporting the Save the Rhino concert. I wanted to ask you, where did you see a live rhino and feed it in Florida?
That's my business. But
I
have worked with rhinos.
Yeah.
I feed rhinos. They're beautiful animals.
Yeah.
And I am for Save the Rhino. They're having a big concert in Central Park. And
What work did you do with rhinos?
I work with rhinos.
He built a deck with a rhino once.
I'm being serious. I have petted rhinos.
That's not working with
I have fed rhinos. I have fed rhinos.
Don't tell me you worked with them.
I work with them.
Great.
I like rhinos.
What kind of work do rhinos do?
I believe that it would be a shame if the rhinos became extinct, especially because of man's insensitivity to them by killing them for their horns and for some cockamamie tradition of their using their horn
for
aphrodisiac,
which doesn't even work.
We
So
all know it comes out of baby seals.
They're also dying from global warming.
Oh,
they can't get water and vegetation.
Stop filibustering.
Well, what do you want us to do about that?
That I can't do
what
anything
can you do about global warming?
I'm working on a 5-point plan.
Yeah, you need to get water to the rhinos.
Well, you're carrying on about the rhinos. What about the tigers?
I've made love to rhinos.
How about the hippos?
The poor hippos.
No, not hippos. Rhinos are endangered species.
They really are.
There are,
so
yes,
are tigers.
Tigers, too, and I've worked with tigers. I work with cheetah cubs. No, I'm being serious,
A tiger and a cheetah are 2 different things.
But I've worked with cheetah cubs. I know a tiger personally.
Tony.
No, not Tony. I have petted a tiger and worked with tigers and fed them.
Okay.
It's not like a Siegfried and Roy.
I've raised cheetah.
You've raised cheetah. How old is your cheetah now?
A couple of months, actually.
You've raised.
I've worked with them. I've set up All right, look, I'm not going to talk about it, but...
Stop patting yourself on the back for going to a
too.
preserve.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
And visiting.
No, it's just, I think it's important things. I'm not sure why, but I know it is.
I applaud you for that.
Well, thank you.
See, that woman sounds really hot because that's like a really hot girl issue, you know?
No, most of the chicks who work with these kind of animals are not that hot.
They're animals.
No, actually, they are. Are you hot?
Pretty hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a braless, unshaved beauty, caring about the wilderness.
I love girls.
Pretty hot.
I'm pretty hot, except for the hair on my thighs. Look like a pair of undershorts.
No, I was just seeing that in India, in their tiger parks, poachers have gotten to them, and one park is completely devoid of tigers. It's called a tiger park. You can't find one tiger in it.
Right.
That's the park I want to have a picnic in.
And it's the same thing, that the tigers are wanted for, you know, certain glands or something that they think are aphrodisiac.
That's right. Bob, you're on the air.
Howard, hey now.
Come on, let's
listen.
talk.
I got a severe problem with the fact that you will not say anything negative about the contender because I think you're afraid the Sly will get mad at you.
Has nothing to do with Sly.
What does he care if
What do I
Sly
care if
gets
Sly's mad at me? I like the show, that's all.
But the one thing you guys
I told you something negative about it. I don't like that Peter Manfredo Jr. is in the finals after losing.
Well, a lot of people feel that way. But the one thing you guys aren't mentioning, nobody's mentioning it, the fact that you only get to see approximately 40 to 50 seconds of each round.
I'm fine with that. It's a television show meant for entertainment.
He likes that.
I like it.
You like that?
Yes.
How do you judge a fight by seeing only 30 seconds?
I like it. Leave me alone.
I don't believe
goddamn
it.
son of a bitch. I mean, really.
Let me alone. Let me alone. Let me be, will you? Why me? Why me? Why do they have to be me?
Man, what is this guy? Why do you like it? I like it. I don't know why I like it. What am I, a reviewer?
You're
It's
afraid
the
of
same
Sly.
thing as not liking Bo Bice. You don't know why, you just don't.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
You don't have to have a reason.
Does Sly get to give each one of them, like, tips and stuff like that?
It's like asking, why don't I like Fred? I don't like him. What do you do for the rhinos, Fred? Sits in his apartment. Go ahead, Robin, please.
He hasn't eaten one.
Yeah.
First Lady Laura Bush is slightly downplaying protests during her weekend visit to Jerusalem. She says she wasn't surprised that it wasn't all hugs and cheers, noting that tensions and emotions run high in the region. The First Lady began her Mideast trip on Friday in an effort to counter regional anti-American sentiment. She didn't return or run into any troubles until Sunday, when she met with protesters demanding the release of an Israeli spy as she visited the holy city's Western Wall. Shortly after that, a small group of Muslims outside Jerusalem's Dome of the Rock Mosque crowded in on the First Lady as she entered the shrine. Some shouted that she wasn't welcome there.
Yeah.
Does anybody work over there?
No, they always have time to congregate.
Well, the Dome of the Rock, you're not allowed in unless you're a Muslim. So everybody wants to go in, but you can't. You know.
I see.
And they have a gift shop. And I'm sorry.
Yes, Carl. No, Carl. Okay.
Hey, Jay, Howard?
Yes.
I'm not Carl. She got my name wrong. It's Paul.
All right, Carl. Go ahead.
But she sounds like a sweet intern anyway.
We got a lot of sweet interns. It's all buzz. I haven't gotten a chance to really look over the interns, but
there's some beauties.
Evidently there are beauties, and a lot of the guys are having trouble concentrating. And they say that they're very beautiful, and I see a lot of commotion back there in the office.
Well, that's always good. But, hey, I just wanted to tell you, I've been in the U.S. for 6 years now, and if it wasn't for your morning radio show, I wouldn't know what to do, man.
Well, you're right.
I got to tell you.
A lot of people need guidance.
He's been what?
He's been in America for...
How many years?
6 years. So if it wasn't for
Where'd
this
you
show...
come from?
Canada.
Oh.
No.
Are you doing a job that an African-American won't do?
No.
Hockey? Are you a hockey coach?
I'm totally legal, man. I'm totally legal. But, for
Don't
them
you think it is true what President Vincente said, though? that Mexicans who come over here are doing jobs that no American wants.
Well, that's not what he said. He said, like, blacks wouldn't do. Like, you know, blacks are the ones who take all the bad jobs in America.
A lot of blacks won't do these jobs. All right, let's hear one more news story, then we have to take another break.
Donald Trump is opening a university bearing his name, Trump U. And here's the Donald who says the venture fulfills his #1 rule for being successful, D1.
It's a real university or a fake university?
It's a real university.
Do you get a degree?
He's becoming the headmaster of an online university.
No. But do you get a degree?
I don't know.
The answer is no.
A first venture, I guess.
We need to talk to him about that.
If you enjoy what you do, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying what I do. I love the concept of starting what I think will be a great university.
So it's just, you know, the beginnings of a university.
All right. Well,
not even a college. Right to university.
He's very successful.
Donald's saying it's actually the greatest university.
What is the difference between a college and a university?
A college deals with one thing, and a university has a number of colleges under the same banner.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he can teach you anthropology there.
Yeah, anything.
Oh, I didn't know. I went to Boston University. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you went to a university. They had several different disciplines, all under the BU banner.
You mean Boston College only teaches one thing?
Well, that's how they start out. Some of these colleges sort of morph into something else. But, you know, it used to be Boston Teachers College or something like that, or a liberal arts college. They just deal with liberal arts.
I see. So he's right to a university.
Yes, he's going to handle everything.
Wow.
No, they've got an excellent exchange program to the Trump Marina down in. I learned nautical sciences down at the Trump Marina.
Tell you what, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll finish up the news and talk to David Attell some more right after this.
Hi, this is comedian Kathy Griffin, and I've just shaved my pubic bone for Howard Stern.
Talk to me about
Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, all right. David Attell is here this Thursday at Town Hall in Manhattan. See Dave with Dane Cook and Greg Giraldo, July 4th weekend at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. For more tour dates, go to ComedyCentral.com or DaveAttell.com. Everybody talking about Dave and his big tour.
Not Artie.
Not Artie. Artie won't be there.
Will not be there.
Very busy.
Creative differences.
Right. Robin, what is in the news?
At least 7 U.S. soldiers were killed in Iraq over the last 2 days. Military officials said a car bomb in Baghdad today killed 3 soldiers. Another 4 were killed yesterday by a roadside bomb south of the capital. Meanwhile, 2 Iraqis were killed in a bombing on a crowded street in Baghdad as well today. Today's attacks follow a slew of blasts throughout Iraq that have killed 54 people. In the deadliest attack yesterday, 19 people, including some children, died at a Shiite mosque in 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱.
I pray to God that this war has some good that comes out of it. I truly do. Because I don't see how anyone is going to tame these maniacs in Iraq, especially with these insurgents who are coming in. We never sealed the borders.
Well, you know, the insurgents were supposed to go away after the election.
Right.
They haven't.
They haven't gone away. We never sealed the borders. We don't have enough troops there.
Right.
It's going to be a quagmire for years to come. I say we get the hell out. Put Saddam Hussein back in power. He's the only one who can tame these monsters.
Give him back his clothes.
Give him back his clothes. Get him out of the underwear and get him back in power as quickly as possible because you now realize that
he was the only one.
He was a genius.
Right.
He got these nut jobs under control. Who's going to do this for us?
You saw those pictures of him, right?
Yeah.
He had a nice package.
He's got a decent-sized package.
Are you interested?
Well, I don't know.
You're
Let's
bi,
just say
right?
he's not swimming back there. It looked nice and full, and, you know.
Right.
He's doing his duty there.
Shave his mustache. Put him in a good American-made suit.
Cut his hair.
Right.
Cut his hair and put him back in power and let him run things.
Hook him up with Chris Tucker and let it happen.
I mean, they should interrogate him and say, how did you get everyone under control? We can't figure out how to do it.
He's not giving up the secret.
No. Can you imagine what he had on his hands, this guy?
And those 2 sons of his, remember them?
Yes. Uday
they were a handful.
Uday and Fuday.
Yeah, he had to watch them and the rest of the country.
One a chronic rapist, the other one a bi-curious rapist.
Right. Uday and futon. But really, I'm being facetious when I say he was a genius. But really, who the hell's going to control this country? No one.
Like a job for 50 Cent.
We thought...
No, really. 50 Cent, I think could do it.
Come on. We thought that we were going to take him out and the people would parade through the streets and sing and dance to be happy to be rid of him. They could care less that he's gone.
Yeah, they're
now they get to fight among themselves.
That's all. Same old, same old.
Syria's ambassador to the U.S. says his country has cut off all military and intelligence cooperation with the United States, frustrated at continuing complaints from the Bush administration. They tell the New York Times that the Bush administration has decided to escalate the situation with Syria despite what he says are his country's efforts to tighten its borders against the flow of insurgents into Iraq and its withdrawal from Lebanon. So now Syria's just, they say, forget it, we wash our hands of you. We've been trying to work with you, it just isn't working out.
All right, there we go.
We're not getting intelligence from Syria.
There you go.
They have no oil, right?
No.
And no beaches. No picture shots in front of a pyramid.
Neither one.
We don't need them.
The maker of a heart defibrillator allegedly knew 3 years ago that a model implanted in 24,000 patients has a flaw that could cause the device to malfunction. The New York Times reports that Guidant Corporation was aware there was a chance of failure in this model. It then changed its manufacturing process, but never alerted these 24,000 people that they have a device in their chests that might malfunction. There's a guy who's written a book called The Hardness Factor. It's the diet that men should use if they want to be.
You want another diet?
You go, girl.
The diet is don't eat so much.
Oh, but to be hard, right?
Yeah, but same thing.
So it's not whiskey all night long and Taco Bell? Oh.
That's what I've been
using. Eat fruits and vegetables.
Right.
And whole grains.
In other words, your whole body.
You hear from everybody about everything.
Dumb book.
But
I wouldn't buy that book if you paid me.
got a whole book out of it.
I wouldn't even read it.
What is it, oysters? And
no,
what are
they're saying fruits, vegetables, whatever everyone always says is good. In other words, your whole body should function properly.
And the other things, common sense things. Get enough sleep. Don't smoke. Don't drink.
You want to stay hard? Put your woman on a diet.
Don't overeat.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have to be on a diet. Put her on the diet.
You're saying not to get drunk and order the lumberjack slam over at Denny's?
There was a beautiful girl in here the other day who said every time she's with a guy, they can't perform.
Sounds like a job for Vicente Fox. That'll be right up there.
So don't think it's the woman's fault.
Oh, it's never the broad's fault.
The Bad Girls Guide is the new Jenny McCarthy show. I was reading one of the papers today. They gave it 0 stars.
Wow, good for them.
What does that mean?
0 stars. Was that like my pilot?
What happened to that pilot?
I don't know, man. I thought it was a win. We talked about it last time. Yeah, Brooke Shields, Chris McDonald.
Oh, you had some cast.
We had I was an ensemble piece.
Wow.
That was my dream.
What did you play?
I played the bald guy who came in and said one funny line and left.
No, but what was the premise of the show?
It was a used car, a new car dealership in Vegas, and I was the boss, like the angry boss, and I liked it.
That's funny.
Because I'm a Danny DeVito type.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. And I would like to see it. How can we see it?
It's not going to happen.
Wow.
Because Fox, they decided to go, in a different direction, which is away from me.
They went in the direction furthest from you.
Anywhere away from Dave.
Exactly.
Our new direction is away from Dave Attell. It sounds like fun. It sounds funny. And who is Brooke Shields? Who did
she was great. Everybody in there was really good. And
was she easy to work with?
Excellent.
Yeah.
She was excellent.
Yeah.
And
attractive girl, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Chris McDonald, who's been working.
Batman, right? Wouldn't he play Robin?
No, that's the other guy.
Oh.
That's Chris O'Donnell.
Not McDonald.
No, this is the guy who was in Grease. He's done like a million things on HBO. He's really good.
He's in Dirty Work.
He's in Dirty Work. There
That's
you
right.
go.
So it didn't work.
What a resume.
Which is why he's on television.
And how did they break the news to you?
You know what's the best thing is that after you do anything in Hollywood, it's always, man, that was great. And then a week later, it's like, funny stuff. Then, hey, that was okay. And then it's like, wow, what were we thinking?
So you did the whole progression.
Yeah, you know, so every time you hear it back. But I was just glad I got through because I thought I'd get fired because I'm such a horrible actor.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Every day, like, I'd be up there like baby talking.
Were you really bad? Was it hard for you to memorize lines?
I couldn't do any of that. I felt like the Olsen, like Small Wonder. I felt like, you remember that movie?
Yeah.
It's like, you guys have to get back to work here.
Are you really a bad actor?
I'm horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah. But it was cool because the guys who wrote it, they let me kind of do some of my own lines. And, directed David Schwimmer.
Oh.
And he was very cool to me, yeah.
From Friends.
He was cool.
Oh.
Can't believe that wasn't picked up.
What? He was good.
A David Schwimmer production. I'm surprised.
He was good, man. I was very impressed.
No, we've had him on the show.
Yeah,
very
he's a
nice
good
gentleman, yeah.
Donald Trump. There's a Donald Trump movie on tonight. Trump Unauthorized on ABC at 9 o'clock.
Horrible review.
That got 1 star.
No good.
Also, it's better than the Jenny McCarthy show.
Yeah. And then, of course, tonight is the Rob and Amber Get Married. 2 hours on CBS.
Who are they?
Come on.
I don't know who they are.
Stop it.
No, I have no idea.
Survivor.
Oh, that Rob and Amber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I'm going to install a vagina and watch that.
There's a 2-hour Contender finale.
Right.
There's American Idol, the finale.
The winner of American Idol, I'll give you the winner of both. The winner of American Idol will be the girl.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. And the winner of Contender will be Peter Manfredo Jr.
Okay. I think you're right about the Contender. I really believe Booey has an incredible fan base. Even Ralph is going to vote for him.
Ralph, you're voting for Booey? Is that true? You're voting for Booey?
Hello?
I said, are you voting for Booey?
Yes.
You are.
And I think you're right. Peter's going to win the Contender, and it's really going to suck because he shouldn't even be in the contest.
That is exactly right.
Really a shame.
I'm going to go with Giacomo and Smarty Joe. Oh, I thought we were doing our favorite picks.
It's also the second episode, I think, of the Brittany and Kevin on
That's right.
Channel 9.
I predict the ratings will drop by at least 50% on that.
Really?
Is that any good? You watch that?
It was horrible, unwatchable.
I can't imagine.
I heard it was good, though. I heard
it wasn't good. It was nothing to see. She didn't even look good.
What does that guy sound like? I've never heard him talk.
He sounds like a moron.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have like a Southern Faye thing going, or what does he do?
He sounds
It's a wigger thing.
Wigger.
A wigger. Okay.
Yeah. Wigger.
It's a wigger.
Like, hey, what's happening there, Brittany? Excuse me.
Let's get some loving.
Excuse me, ma'am. I got to pass water.
Dark and smooth there.
That's not a wigger.
Yeah, I be a nigger. What a wigger.
Wait a minute.
I bet you that guy slipped on the N-word a couple of times. Britney Spears, man.
I bet you he's not slipping. I bet you he uses it like he,
I don't
is one
trust
of the
him.
boys.
He says it.
He says the N-word.
She must look horrible in that show because she don't look so good most of the time.
She looks awful. That
She's
boyfriend,
doing her own camera work.
That boyfriend looks like he's a criminal to me. I don't know what he
Check
scares
his
me.
record.
Are they going to give the baby, have they named the baby yet? Or?
And I hate white guys who try to sound black because it's like, you know what? Try being black.
Yeah.
It's acting.
It's acting. Either you're black or you're not.
They want the cool part of being black.
Yeah.
Go grow up in a project.
Well, as soon as he's broke, he'll start acting all white.
Yeah. Like that Justin
I used to
Timberlake.
talk black. I did. When I was growing up, I lived in an all-black community. I was like, yo, come on, man. That's what I was saying. And I got my ass kicked. I stopped doing it.
That's a different type of brother. That's from,
Now, come on, man.
It wasn't cool back then.
That's like that movie Car Wash. That's that kind of, we got a plan.
I had a right to talk black.
Right.
Because I was really doing it for survival purposes, so I thought. I wasn't doing it to be cool.
So you could fool them?
Like, yo, man, I love James Brown.
See, I always pick the wrong group. I imitate, sometimes when I'm drunk, I'll imitate the opinionated fat girl at a small SUNY college. They're like, you know, the real problem here is society. Why isn't anyone listening to me?
It's true. You should be a wigger. Thank you.
Star Wars Episode 3 in theaters. George Lucas says he still has a few Star Wars-related projects in the works.
I bet he's going to suck everybody dry. That guy's a creep.
Yeah. You know what? Don't you think that the Star Wars should be free?
I'm not going to see it till I see it for free. I refuse to see it. I saw 2 of those crappy movies.
Oh, so bad, the first
And he just merchandises everything. He's got Darth Potato Head. I mean, what is that?
I really hate all the commercials you see.
Yeah,
Yoda's in commercials.
I mean, like, why cheapen the product?
The Wookiees in commercials.
I mean, what a jackass I am. I won't do certain things because I want to preserve my image.
But how much
what am I thinking?
How much money is enough for this guy?
Right, there's never enough.
Never enough money for him.
Merchandises everything.
Well, what's his next project? What is he going to do?
You know, and he just got lucky with Star Wars. He's a horrible director.
Is he going to do an American Graffiti 3?
Yeah.
He's going to go back to his other idea.
Well, look.
C1 is him talking about the few Star Wars projects he still has left.
Wow. Let's hear this.
We are still doing a TV series, 2 TV series, 1 animated, 1 live action. So I'm not going to do it myself, but I'll peek in from time to time so I won't completely have lost the Star Wars experience.
Right.
Oh, so happy for you.
He doesn't even have to do anything.
I bet he's going to have like a musical, a play. You watch.
Right. Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin.
Star Wars the play?
Yeah.
There's a thought.
You watch. He'll do it.
I guess it's going to be Matthew Broderick.
And Nathan Lane will be Princess Leia?
Right.
Nathan Lane is C-3PO.
Hayden Christensen was asked why he felt a bit sad after putting on the Darth Vader mask. C2.
Because it meant real closure for me, you know. I was given the task
like the end of a career,
connective tissue into Darth Vader, and to get to sort of don the dark helm and put on the whole get-up.
Wow.
Meant my task was complete.
Right. Say hello to celebrity poker and gay porn.
Welcome to Mark Hamill's world here.
Natalie Portman says Episode 3 completes what George Lucas put into motion. C3.
Danny DeVito is Yoda in the play.
It is sort of the last piece in the puzzle. It's got the interlocking plot details to sort of make everything click with Episode 4.
Well, good, because Episode 4 and 5 sucked.
She sounds
great. You're talking about 1 and 2.
Whatever. I don't know. I'm not, you know, I don't know.
You can't get that straight.
Yeah, right.
And here's a scene.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
I gotta go see this thing.
The British Rock
A little taste of that. And, of course, we've been talking about the Muppet Wizard of Oz. Here's Miss Piggy and Kermit on remaking the classic, A2.
Listen how bad these guys are at doing Miss Piggy and Kermit.
When you decide to do your own version of a classic story, you know, that's been done several times before, the original, you know, Wizard of Oz, and then...
I don't know. The damn puppet is like intellectual now.
No, I don't know.
The Wiz.
I wouldn't call it a classic exactly.
No?
No. Ours, I think, is going to be the one that everybody...
How find me 5 people who aren't annoyed by these two.
Is that for kids?
Yeah. I mean, what is that?
For many years.
You
the
think
director's
so,
cut.
huh? I mean, what's different about ours than the other one? You know, ours is...
the director's cut.
For kids, like, I want to find out more about Kermit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're going to talk on the DVD. And Adam Sandler is in a remaking of The Longest Yard. And here he talks about finally making a movie with Chris Rock, A5.
A5 is Nick Lachey. I don't have...
Oh, well, then let's end it here.
Here's Nick Lachey. I'm finally making a movie with Chris Rock.
Well, I think that certainly visiting the hospital is a very impactful experience. And
there you go, a little Nick Lachey for you. All right, thank you,
what's
Robin.
Happening.
I want to thank David Attell for stopping by. Yes, he was our only guest, but not by... that was our choice.
Right. It was like a training day.
We don't take everybody.
Right.
Thanks for having me, guys. I felt good. And you
I hope so.
You treated me like the A guest. I loved it.
You are an A guest. See David Attell this Thursday at Town Hall in Manhattan. See Dave with Dane Cook and Greg Giraldo July 4th weekend at the House of Blues in Las Vegas.
And the guy who's touring with me now, Sean Rouse, super funny, and he's great. He'll be there, too, in Vegas.
I've worked with Sean. He's hilarious. And Dave's DVD, Hey, Your Mouth's Not Pregnant.
It's out there,
Grab
people.
that, man.
It's out there.
Explain that title. I'm not sure I understand it. I mean, I really mean that. I mean,
Well, you know,
hey, your mouth's not pregnant.
Well, if you
How about, hey, your mouth can't get pregnant?
No. See, if people say it differently, like, hey, your mouth's not pregnant, like a question. No, it's like, hey, your mouth's not pregnant. This fall.
Now I
get Fox.
it. Now I
It's
get
a new
it.
Fox show I'm working on.
Now I get it. For more tour dates, go to ComedyCentral.com or DaveAttell.com. And we'll see you tomorrow.
92.3 K-Rock. Great rock, period.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked to John Lieberman. He went to Richie Wilson and Rachel's wedding, and he made quite a scene. He was the Ronnie of the wedding. He was drunk and screaming and yelling. It was like somebody gave him truth serum. Here's how it went down.
This past weekend, Richie Wilson and Rachel Fine got married. Congratulations to you guys. And we knew that we'd hear about it on Monday. And unfortunately, I couldn't make the wedding. Thank you for inviting me, though. But I did see some footage on Moldred, and I knew exactly what was going to be talked about on Monday.
That was one after Howard and I spoke last night about what we had to speak about. I said, have you watched the footage from Richie's wedding yet? And he said no. And I said, wait till you see John Lieberman. He is a star.
Now, before we get over to the new Ronnie Mund over there, hold on, John. Richie. This is your big day, obviously. I heard it was a great party. I heard about the bike. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Were Ronnie or John or really anybody else like distracting? Did they take away from the day at all, or was it just all a good time?
No, because nobody complained about who is that drunk guy. There wasn't that conversation going on.
So I love that John Lieberman has just now become that drunk guy.
Yeah, and it was great. I got a great mea culpa text. It's just like, I was out of control. I am so sorry.
It was great. I want to point out, by the way, because we never had a chance to talk about this on the air, Richie and I made up not long after we had that fight on the air, like a genuine makeup. We talked and we emailed and stuff. And Richie and Rachel did invite me to the wedding. I was unable to go because I had already planned to go to a 50th birthday party, but I was invited as opposed to Tim and Lisa, just saying.
And Will. But there were, Richie said today, there were 20 people.
Right.
Yeah, but Tim seemed to take it hard. I know Sal was the one who said he was yelling and screaming about it.
But again, Tim's like a funny guy because Tim's like he's pretty genuine off the air, and then when you get him on the air, I don't think he likes the controversy. You know, some people will come in and go, yeah, you know what, fuck you, Richie, you didn't invite me. Tim's like, nah, I was just kidding around, But I think he probably was bothered by it, but doesn't want to deal with it on the air that way.
Yeah, he was hurt, and this is kind of his way of saying it without coming on the air and saying
He's not confrontational on the air.
I was offended by something Tim did with that. He did it
on Moldred, which is like our communication system,
Right.
and then on the air today too. He's like, even Scott Salem got invited.
Well, you shouldn't be offended. Scott should.
Well, I'm offended. Like, well, I don't think Tim should be doing that.
But I've also worked with Scott for 15 years. I've known Tim for what, 4 or 5?
No, I think, but Benji's point is, why is Scott the Mendoza line for getting invited to a wedding? I like working Mendoza line in.
Richie, Ronnie was part of your wedding party.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that he got all choked up?
Yeah, very, very surprised.
What do you think triggered that?
That's the only time, aside from his old dog dying, that I've ever seen him that emotional. And we're good friends. We hang out a lot. And I think he just saw it as a good moment because he was there through everything. Like when Rachel and I broke up, she confided in him in a lot of things. So he was around for everything. So I think he was just happy to finally see it.
He went dress shopping, for God's sake.
Yeah, he took her dress shopping.
He's Charlotte.
Well, he also said he tried to keep it in check. Out of respect to you and being in the wedding party, he toned it down. He had a little bit of Ronald, not all Ronnie Munn.
Yeah, because a lot of Rachel's family is very conservative and very proper. And we said, if you're going to do the speech, do it at like 11:30 when all the older people went home. And when he did it at 8:30, we all were like, oh, Jesus, here it comes.
I was told he was a little bit like God rest his soul, Hank the Dwarf at Doug's wedding. Like everybody thought Hank was going to come. Everyone said, Doug, you're crazy to invite Hank. He's going to ruin it. And Hank didn't drink, came in a suit, and he was like Robo Hank. He was like a really well behaved.
In my bathroom, I have a framed picture of Hank just sitting on a chair at Doug's wedding in a little suit with his arms
and
folded.
looking, by the way, bored shitless, dying for a drink.
Yeah.
Which leads us, of course, to John Lieberman. And John, those clips say it all, I think. Obviously, you had a few. You were having a good time. Do you regret anything? I know you apologized to Richie, but at the Christmas party, you like to drink a little bit and have fun.
When I go out, I like to drink. And as I said, I don't go out a lot, but when I go out, I like to drink. Do I regret it? Of course. I mean, when you get, made fun of on the air for 30 minutes or so, I do regret it. But
oh, you regret it, all right. John, was what happened the other night, would you say it's more like Haley's Comet, a once, never happens, or does it happen once a year?
I would say probably a couple times a year.
How many times have you had to...
That's a lot.
I would say 2 times a year.
How many times have you had to send a similar text message or email saying what you said to me? Look at that face.
I've sent a couple in my time.
See, I noticed at the Christmas party this year, like you were dancing and having fun. You weren't making a spectacle of yourself, but you were on the border. But what I noticed more was your girlfriend was like, yeah, I'm not getting involved in that.
She's known me for a very long time, and she's seen similar incidents to this.
Right. We were all sort of like, God, Lieberman's girlfriend seems so normal. Does she know what's going on?
Oh, you should have seen her Saturday night, man, just hiding in a corner.
So she drove home, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. But she's very tolerant, and she's known me for a long time. And I mean, this started in college. I mean, look, my nickname in college was 2 Live Jew because we used to have these parties at our fraternity house, and I would just start rapping in the middle of it, and people eventually would come to see me rap.
God, but I'd pay to hear that.
It's a release for me. It is. I know it sounds like bullshit, but like I don't want to sound like Tim, but during the week, I generally work like 15-hour days, and so sometimes I need a release. I'm not saying it's right. Ronnie, stop being a dick.
Do you only, when you rap, is it only 2 Live Crew, or is there a plethora of artists that you cover?
Well, they're original raps. They were original.
Yeah. Oh, your
me
own
raps. Yeah.
It's like my poems.
I got a lot of questions, but one of the questions is, so you get home, I'm assuming your girlfriend like throws you in bed, takes your shoes off, throws the covers on you, and just, you're fucking passing out, right?
I actually wasn't passed out. No, we talked on the drive home.
And what did she say?
And
like, does she recognize that you made a bit of a scene?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She said, come on, you can't do this. She's like, because now you're working at Howard Stern and this is going to come up on the air. Whereas before, your life isn't as public as it is here.
Right. Before, everyone goofed behind your back at the water cooler.
Right.
Now it's on the air.
Right. Or to me, now it's on the air. And I think, and that's what I'm most mad at myself for, is that realization that I'm a pretty smart guy, but yet I didn't really fully put two and two together that this is not good. This is going to be on the air.
What were the softball questions? You kept saying that today.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, to be complete, I mean, in context, like, those guys know that Lisa and I, butt heads. So, I mean, they see I've had a few drinks. So, of course, they're bringing up Lisa. I didn't initiate what you heard on the air. I did not initiate. The Jay-Z thing I did. I went up to the DJ. I said, I'd like to please, and I was very, very nice about it. I said, could you please play Empire State of Mind?
We heard how nice you were.
No, that was later, but to the DJ, I was nice. But so I initiated that. I did not initiate any of the Lisa G stuff.
But I watched the full 8-minute interview. Okay, it was on Moldry. The full 8-minute interview.
Why didn't I see it on Moldry?
I don't know. And maybe it wasn't on Moldry. Maybe Doug just said
kept it away from you.
Doug said it's just a couple of.
I didn't.
But the thing, like when you say, I mean, you would have people believe that they got you drunk and pointed you into saying terrible things about Lisa. You were drunk, and they just said, what do you think of Lisa's book? And you were off to the races. There was really not a lot of prodding needed.
Right, but I didn't go up to them and say, hey, boys, let me start talking about Lisa's book.
I know, but I mean, they didn't say, do you think Lisa's nice or not? They go, just, what do you think of Lisa's book? And you were shot out of a cannon.
Because
you're blaming that on them?
No, I'm not blaming. No. I take full responsibility for what I said. All I was saying was I didn't initiate it. They asked the questions.
Yeah, but
That's
that would
what
be
I'm
like saying,
John,
nobody asked Mel Gibson about Jews, but then he talked about the Jews.
The other thing that happened, Gary, was when you first came in, actually, Ronnie, you were in there first because Howard was saying how Ronnie has become Howard. Like, Ronnie...
stop it.
It's what he said.
Yeah, I know what he said.
Well, what do you think he meant by that?
I don't know what he meant. I have no idea.
Well, what'd you guess at what he meant?
To me, it just sounded ridiculous. How am I like Howard?
But what do you think he thinks when he says that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue why he thinks that or says that.
What do you think he means, John?
I think he comes in as he's the guy, sort of,
like a celebrity.
Like a celebrity, the one that people
didn't come in like that.
I'm saying this is what Howard was trying to imply. And
I have a new guy in my place now, John Lieberman, the new town drunk.
I love the satisfaction Ronnie's taking out of this. By the end,
it's awesome, man.
By the end of John's time in the studio today, he was talking about war veterans and like needing a break, and you broke him down pretty hard today, Ronnie.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm crying.
You're not sorry at all.
I'm crying.
You're not sorry at all.
Crying.
But John, here's an indication of how bad.
Now he knows how I feel.
How bad things got for you today. Howard brought you in, busted your balls. You managed to completely deflect the conversation to goofing on Lisa, but it came back.
Yeah.
And when it comes back like a boomerang, that means it's bad.
Look, I know it's bad. I know it's bad, and I know it's not over, but at the end of the day, if you boil it down, who has not gotten drunk at a wedding? Just not everybody is recorded, and it's played for millions of people.
If it hadn't been here, like, do you think you really did anything wrong? Like, you apologized to them. Do you think you did anything wrong?
Yes, I think that it, in my mind, I didn't want to take the focus off of Richie and Rachel's wedding. Luckily, it didn't, according to Richie. But that's what I regret the most.
So, see, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you were great. You were a fun drunk.
Right.
You weren't violent. You weren't physical. It's just the problem you have is alcohol is truth serum for you.
Right.
And there were cameras that recorded.
That was like one of those Russian movies where they inject the spy with truth serum, and he just tells you everything.
Like we had electrodes on him.
Yeah.
We were going to shock him if he didn't speak the truth.
Do you think Howard thinks differently of you now?
Yeah. I'm sure he does a little bit.
Oh, I know
because he does. Would you just stop for a second?
Well, what do you mean?
Do you have to always be an asshole?
Ronnie, did you discuss this? Ronnie, did you discuss this with Howard?
I mean, really, you can't be nice for 2 seconds.
I'm being nice. I'm only speaking the truth.
Did you discuss this with Howard?
Look,
Ronnie can't speak.
A little bit.
Look, I pride myself on being a serious reporter for the most part, and sure. So when I don't want this to take away from how people think of my reporting, both here and other places outside of here. That's my concern.
Wait till 𝗦𝗵cie sees this. Joe, would it be safe to say that this will never happen again in front of us?
Christmas party is in 3 months.
No, yeah, I mean, I think I've learned my lesson, so I want to say it's not going to happen again.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah,
there's a but. I can feel it in your voice.
I mean, but I can't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to lie and say unequivocally it's never going to happen again. I don't think it will. I think I've learned my lesson, but I'm not going to sit here because you'll pull the tape in a year or so at the Christmas party and say, look. So I'm not going to say never. I'm going to say I hope it doesn't.
Gary, I never thought I'd say this, but there's a lot of Sal and Lieberman.
That's what I was just thinking.
Like,
holy crap, I just thought the same thing.
A lot.
Never say never.
What? You want me to lie?
No,
I mean, I'm
no.
not going to lie.
Well,
Absolutely
no,
not.
I don't want you to lie, but I would think that you would say, if this is as embarrassing as you say it is, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, but there's that very small part of me that knows how I get when I go to social functions.
Which means that you really would like to do it again, just not embarrass yourself. You want to get that drunk again, you just don't want to embarrass yourself. There are some who would say, I've embarrassed myself so greatly in front of my boss that when I go to functions where Howard will be, I'm going to refrain from drinking.
I think that's probably what's going to happen. I don't foresee
That's
myself
no fun.
drinking at another Stern function.
He needs to let loose. Mark my words, this is not stopping.
Wait. You guys let him talk over there.
Please. I mean, you're
I didn't say anything.
I really think you're out of line.
Thank you. That's the whole idea.
Go ahead, John.
What I said is this. This was a social function. You know, I have never let alcohol interfere with any work I've done. In fact, I was on Moldred at 8 a.m. Sunday morning uploading Ronnie's speech
apologizing to
and
everybody.
texting these guys apologies. Alcohol has never impacted any work I've done, nor will it ever. So, you know, I don't want to be branded some town drunk. The fact that I went to Richie's wedding and got drunk, okay, I did. I wasn't the only drunk person there. And had I been putting microphones in other people's faces, you would have gotten comments from them too.
But do you think anyone here should be labeled a drunk under your criteria?
I think labels aren't fair in general.
Wow, what did you just scratch the shit out of your head again?
I scratched.
Holy crap!
It's fine though. It looks worse. This
the
would be a
Ronnie
way.
rash.
You see that?
I see it.
I'm not.
See what I do to people, John?
Oh, yeah.
The Ronnie
My,
rash.
my forehead gets itchy, and then I itch it, and it'll be red for about 3 minutes.
I think the point, somebody was on the phone before and they hung up and they said, we're out of line. We shouldn't give you a hard time. It was not a work function. And first of all, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think it's funny, but I think it's when you go to a social function where work people are going to be, people are going to watch you and have have ideas about how you are. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get fired for what you did, but people will look at you a different way. You agree on that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And not only that, but there's content for the show the following week, depending on what you're doing and where you're at. It all leads to the show.
So you don't want to be the heir apparent to Ronnie when it comes to these types of things?
No, I don't think. No.
Too late.
Well, how would you classify Ronnie at these situations?
I'm not going to classify Ronnie. I don't want to talk about Ronnie.
But you have, like, even in this, you said, hey, I'm not a Ronnie.
Because somebody was saying that I am the Ronnie.
So what is a Ronnie?
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, Benji.
So what's the answer?
I don't want to speak poorly of Ronnie because
I'll tell you what it is. Ronnie will tell you himself. He was drunk. He was a mess. He made an asshole out of himself. That's Ronnie.
Do you think he should?
Do you think how many people in this room? How many people in this room have not gotten drunk at a wedding and maybe has anybody in this room not gotten overly drunk at a wedding?
Not on camera.
Maybe John Hine. But of course, I've gotten crazy drunk at a wedding. But it's one thing to get drunk at a wedding. It's another thing for that to manifest itself in a way that everybody at the wedding knows how drunk you are.
But I think Richie told you not everybody at the wedding. Sure, the Stern guys did because they were shoving fucking Goodstein, shoving
just because
cameras
Richie's
and
grandmother
recorders.
didn't know how drunk you were doesn't mean most of the people did. The people that are most important that needed to know knew.
There's no reason why you should be drunk enough for a guy like you, for what you do, to be screaming for Jay-Z songs at any point of any evening.
We've all done what you've done, but not in a long time. And then once you do it once, you generally don't let it happen again. You're telling me you can't make me that promise.
I'm not going to make a promise I can't keep.
You got that right.
But I'm fairly certain this isn't going to happen again.
But that either means you're not as upset as you're acting. I don't think what you did was that big of a deal.
No, I'm not going to lie, Benji, like you.
No. Shh. A second.
I am not going to stand here and lie to Gary because then a year, let me finish.
No, John, you didn't hear what I said the
What
or
did you
was.
say?
I said either you're not as upset as you're saying, or you do have a drinking problem by definitions.
I told you that this morning.
I think if people are telling you your boss may have a different perception of you right now, and you come away with that going, I can't promise that I will not do that again.
If you listen to what I said,
He's being honest. He's being
99.9% it's not going to happen again.
You know that when we go to the Christmas party this year, that people are going to be feeding you drinks. By the way, what were you drinking?
Vodka and soda.
No
with
shots?
A splash of lime. No shots. And this is the thing. At the Christmas party, I was doing shots. And like back in college, I was known. Back in college, the whole 2 Live Jew thing started because I was the president of my fraternity, and we used to bring pledges up to my room on the top floor of the house to give them shots and stuff. And so this is when it all happened. It happened with a rap I did about shots. And then that carried over. What?
Did you always do originals, or did you ever cover anyone?
I generally do originals, but I've done Run DMC for Shuley.
He does it in the news.
In the newsroom occasionally.
Recordings exist. You have to have a CD.
I don't have a CD.
How deep do you go into Rappers Delight? Can you go to like eighth verse on Rappers Delight?
No.
Run DMC.
Shouldn't the Howard 100 News investigate your rap career?
I'm on it. I want to do a whole karaoke breakdown of
And
this.
I love karaoke, and they know that.
We have a bigger thing that we wanted to do. I've never been able to get anybody to agree to it. We wanted to do a newsroom talent show.
Yeah.
Where Lisa plays a violin, he raps.
Lisa won't do it, but I would love to hear him and Sal go at it and see who's the better freestyler.
I feel like somehow people
Candy rapper versus 2 Live Jew?
Cool, the candy rapper.
I mean, here's the thing. It's just like, here's what bothers me. You guys just don't know me the way, say, my close friends know me. And I've been here, only for a year. So I feel like, am I not allowed to be like a regular person too?
But how would we know you?
No one
So
said,
the one chance you get for us to know you, that's what we got.
John, the thing you're missing here is no one's saying you shouldn't be that way.
Right.
We're just talking about the way you were. Like, everyone is entertained and happy, and no one's saying, hey, stop, you shouldn't do that.
And by the way, when you're here, I talk to you off the air quite a bit. I think I speak for everyone would say, we all think you're a nice guy. There's no indication of us talking to you every day that you would be that guy.
Right, but why would there be? I mean, I come to work to
But you
work.
just said we don't know who you are.
Well, I meant outside of work.
But
I
you're
meant
saying
that
I'm still
don't...
not that guy.
What?
You're saying I'm not that guy.
I know what
we're
Benji's
saying
going for.
you're that guy, and you're saying I'm not that guy.
No, here's what I'm going for. People have different sides. And I can have a
100%
professional.
agree.
can have a professional side and a personal side.
Wait.
It's only here that your personal side becomes.
John, why'd you call me a liar?
Just now?
Yeah.
Because I felt like many times you evade questions or you lie or it's shtick. That's what I was saying.
Well,
and
have you ever? What have I ever lied to you about?
I can pull clips. I mean, there've been a number of things.
Just say one.
I have to go back and look.
The age would be a good start.
I've said on here before, I don't say my real age. I've said that.
Okay, Liza.
All right,
Listen,
hold on.
Can I just...
We only have 3 minutes left. I'm sorry to cut you off, Shirley. I got a question for Ronnie. Ronnie,
Give me the goddamn
your
name.
poem
Yes, sir.
didn't go over very well today in the
That's
studio.
too bad. None of my poems ever go over very well, according to everybody. I wrote it. It was original. That's all I care about.
Richie, be honest. What did you think of that poem?
I laughed my ass off. It was.
Oh, you lying piece of shit.
I liked.
Now you're a lying
I
piece of
liked it
shit.
because It's what I expected. I
What do
wanted
you
a
mean?
poem, and I got a good poem.
Why are you saying he's lying?
Because he afterwards he was like, "Oh, thank you, that was really sweet," and blah blah blah.
He was emotional.
When he was after he had a few drinks.
I cried like you did.
You know, like what?
I cried like you did.
Yeah, that's the mistake I made. I cried like an asshole for your stupid wedding.
Gary, I don't know what's going on here in terms of, who's... I'm a little confused
What's
by
wrong?
everything.
I'll straighten it out.
Which
What's
part are
wrong?
we talking about?
But it sounds like, well, I understand John is upset, partially because he's embarrassed because this all came out on the air and he's being portrayed as a drunk, which he's not. He just got drunk at a wedding. There's a difference.
He's not a drunk. He was just the drunk.
He's being portrayed as Ronnie. He's upset.
He's Otis, a news person.
And Ronnie's taken a ton of pride in passing the mantle on to John.
Without a doubt. Here it is, brother. It's all yours.
Does that mean you're going to change it all, Ronnie, or you just got
I
another...
was fine at the wedding. I
gotta say, Ronnie,
I had a good couple of drinks.
As good as he was the other night, no one will ever beat. It's a tie between Bubba's wedding.
Oh, I know.
And
Bubba's
you with
wedding.
no shirt on at the Valentine's Day party in the fucking throne.
Oh, believe me.
Was there
if his girlfriend didn't drag him out of there that night, it would have got to that point. I think.
Real quick, Doug.
Did you remember everything that you heard today?
Yeah.
You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
It
just
wasn't that bad?
Can I just ask John one quick question before we go? You said alcohol has never affected your work. Didn't you shit your pants in New Mexico because you drank too much the night before?
That was the night. That was the night before. I still showed up for my job.
No, but
and
it
did my
affected you.
live
It made you
shots.
shit your pants.
That was a very long time ago.
Hey everybody, it's Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discuss some S&M scenarios that has happened to a friend of mine, as well as some crazy things that went down on Wall Street, based on a phone conversation Howard had with the dominatrix. It was pretty wild, so check it out.
We'll try Dan in Chicago. Hey, Dan.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you had that dominatrix on the radio on. I was wondering whether Gary or John, you ever participate in any dominatrix activities?
I can say
together,
unequivocally, the dominatrix thing is one of those. There's a lot of fetishes I don't understand. That's probably, after foot fetish, at the top of the list of ones I don't get the gratification. I guess I don't feel bad enough about what a dick I am to want to get. That's what she said. She said a lot of her guys are guys who are so horrible to people at work that they got to feel. I don't get that at all.
I understand it. I've never done it, but I sort of get why guys would want to do that. I mean, if they want to be put in their place or whatever else. JD, did you ever go the dominatrix route?
Especially with a dog, huh, JD?
All right, shut up. No, I get humiliated enough in my regular life as it is. I don't need it again in my personal.
If you had to guess one person on our staff, because nobody's going to fess up to this no matter what.
Benji.
One person on our staff that may have participated, who would you say it is?
Benji.
I'm a pro dom. Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it? No, seriously.
No, I played around with not with a
Dominated or been dominated?
Yeah, I played around with that in the bedroom. But not to the extent of like wearing outfits.
Who do you think's been to? Do you think anybody in our group has been to a dominatrix?
Sal, maybe.
I think Sal would be willing to give it a spin.
Lieberman.
Let's get Sal down here and get his turn on this.
I think Sal's story will be something like, well, what happened was I went there and I didn't know what it was, and then she started doing it. It wasn't that bad.
It's the ones you never think of.
That's
though.
right.
It's like the John Hines of the world that show up with a ball gag in their mouth.
I would never bring it to work.
No,
I'm
I know,
smarter than
I
that. The other thing which Chloe said when she called in, I mean, the different stuff that the Wall Street guys would do. I mean, you just hear one thing after another. I mean, it gets
bullshit to put it on one industry like that, though. The Wall Street guys. Wall Street guys are normal. That's just stupid.
I think she was saying guys who make a lot of money and who are under a lot of stress. You don't even work on Wall Street. What's your affinity?
But I know plenty of guys who do. It's ridiculous.
But what's your affinity to Wall
and they're all
Street
going
guys?
to dominatrixes. No, I just don't. People love to put down Wall Street.
Wait, but listen to what she said. She said it's guys in high power that have a lot of control that want to, reverse the roles there. And clearly somebody that can afford $500 an hour.
That
so
fits Howard.
It kind of narrows down the people that qualify.
It also fits Scott DePace, the director of the TV show.
Oh, yeah, tons of power. Tons of wealth.
Well, the dominatrix thing doesn't interest you at all?
Not at all.
What about you being the dominatrix and dominating someone?
No, I wouldn't even want that. No.
Yeah, that's another thing too. The whole, like, did she talk about like? She doesn't pee on guys, does she?
I'm sure she does. She pulls her teeth out.
What does that mean?
She said some guy came in with tools to have his teeth pulled out.
How about those guys who like to get kicked in the nuts? That is just crazy.
You didn't like that guy Horace from AGT?
Yeah.
Hey, Sal, we were talking about the dominatrix thing. Did you back in the day ever go that route?
Have you ever tried it once?
Yeah, when I was 11, back in the day. I never tried it, but a friend of mine has. And
there we go.
And how did it go?
Well, what happened was...
Yeah, what happened to the friend?
It was a total mistake. The friend was browsing in the paper and thought it was a massage. And he got there and there was a bunch of whips and shit on the wall.
Right.
So he was like, "Oh wow, this girl's pretty wild. It's just a massage." So she says, "Get on the bed."
And he says, "I'll go with it."
Right. And he gets on the bed. And then she says, "Get on your back." I mean, he thought it was kind of odd because usually you get on your belly. And then she just starts playing with his butthole, and she's like, "Wow, you have a wonderful asshole." And then she reaches from the side of the bed and pulls out a vibrator, and he says, "What the hell are you doing?" She goes, "Well, didn't you read the ad? It's ass play. I do ass fetish." And the guy says, "Well, that's not my thing. I'm here for a massage." And she says, "Well, it's still going to cost you the $80, and this is what I do." And the guy said, "Well, I'm not exactly sure. Why don't we just give it a little whirl?" So it went about a quarter inch in. Everything stopped, and my buddy just bailed, paid the money and bailed. So, yeah, that poor guy. And I know you think it's me, but it's not. It's my friend.
Did the friend go to dominatrix beforehand? You said it was a massage and an accident. Like, was he looking for that kind of thing?
No, he just wanted a normal massage. It was a day after work. He wanted to unwind, and he ended up... I think what happened, in retrospect, what happened when he went through the classifieds, he clicked the wrong number. I mean, I think they're all lined up, and I think he dialed the number right underneath the place he wanted to go to.
Oh. Did the friend ever go back?
Oh, no. Never again. Never.
He learned that lesson.
Yeah, it was weird because she was playing with his asshole, and she kept saying, "You have such a beautiful asshole," and she was circling it with her finger, and he's like, "Wow, this is a little..." I've never... Usually, it's after 20 minutes on the turnover.
So he called ass play instead of jerk me off.
Pretty much, yeah. So
sounds like the friend's never going to forget it.
Oh, the friend has it.
When Howard was talking to that dominatrix, she was talking about Wall Street guys, and they were both he and Robin were talking about you, saying, "What did you do down on Wall Street?
Right.
Everything but made money, that type of thing."
Right.
But you had told me there's some wild times down at Wall Street.
Those guys were pretty crazy. They made a lot of money. They made it real fast, and they certainly liked to live it up. And there were things, I'm telling you, that even I thought was creepy and crazy. There was one time there was a bachelor party going to Atlantic City, and they rented a small plane out of the Republic Airport.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys get on the plane. There's like 6 of them, and they're drinking like crazy. And all of a sudden, one guy decides to take out his cock, walk up and down the aisles, and he starts jerking off. And he literally blew a load on a guy. And they all thought it was fun. I'm like, first of all, how can you get an erection with 6 guys around you? But this guy jacked off all over a guy. These guys thought it was hilarious.
Were you on the plane or you just heard the story?
When they came back, everybody talked about it.
Another friend.
No.
I thought it wasn't you who jerked off on the guy.
No.
Sure.
I'm paranoid of those little planes.
Wait,
but
so what?
I would have
the
told
guy
you.
the guy that got jerked off on
No, he took it all in strides.
Was one of the guys the boss or something like that?
No. These were just six.
And they
big
just
shots.
thought, "Hey, it was a joke."
Yeah. And they got a kick out of that apparently. And there used to be another place. There was a pizza place out in Wall Street, in the area. And in the back, they had a strip club in the back of the pizza place. So where the ovens were supposed to be, there was like these dancers. They would bring them in like from the Dominican Republic. And it was crazy because on one side, everybody's having pizza and everything. And then you have the kitchen door. You just walk past the kitchen door. You pass this huge security guy. walk down a little bit of a hallway, and all of a sudden, the kitchen is a giant club with these girls, and you get $2 lap dances. So the guys after work for $100, you'd stay there till 2 o'clock in the morning, and you'd still come home with money in your pocket. It was beautiful.
Al in Michigan, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I got a question for Sal, man. I love Sal and Richard, but, I mean, Sal, you're a fucking pervert, man. I mean, well, why don't you just whip your dick out and just masturbate in the building and get fired?
Well, look, I'm a horse.
You know what? It was very close to that.
No, that was the worst day of my life, man.
Sal
Not just yours.
Sal got caught pleasuring himself in his office after hours.
What better place? It was after hours. The door was locked.
It wasn't locked enough.
Well, apparently, I had my headphones. I figured I got my headphones on. I locked the door. It's after hours. All of a sudden, you know, that lock, I turned it to the right. You know, if you can just envision the lock, the big chrome lock turned all the way to the right. I'm going at it. I turned my head, and it was like slow motion. That lock went from the right like a ghost, pushed it over to the left.
And who was it?
It was 2 techs that had to fix my board. My soundboard, and they figured they'd do it after hours as well. So they come in, I just dive underneath my desk. My face was red.
And they reported you, huh?
No, they didn't report me. I told Richard I was convinced that they saw it. I was so embarrassed. So Richard told you, and then you put the HR prank call together.
My favorite was his reaction when they walked in, when he told me he hunched over to try and cover himself. And turns around and goes, "Oh my God, you guys scared the shit out of me." And I'm thinking, think how scared these guys were.
I can't believe that you have a level of comfort to do that here.
When you have a wife and 3 kids, every place is a level of comfort except for when you're with them.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about a little cough. Gary still recovering from Howard's beatdown after Carol Miller went in with her whooping cough. And, well, here's how it went. This is not your week, my friend.
Yeah, I would say so, but specifically not my day.
It's weird because, and we'll talk about Carol Miller and the whooping cough, of course, and everything that happened on today's program, but it's rare when I see you go in there and Howard, you know, does his thing and you get upset, but there are also times I could tell when you're in there and he's cut you, like it hurts.
No, he got me today.
Yeah, and today was one of those times. But
listen, whether he really felt that way or if he's going for good radio, I've seen him go below the belt before because when he's in there, he's in the moment. He's like, hey, I'm doing my thing. And if he sees he's getting under my skin, it's not like him to pull back because that's not good for the show.
What do you feel was below the belt?
Saying that I must hate him. It's a vicious thing to say. In other words, if somebody makes a mistake, his immediate reaction is, you have to hate me to do that. Like it was a personal vendetta.
But if you think about it, you've been with the show for so long. You've gotten so close with Howard. Deep down, do you really believe that part of him thinks that?
Sometimes you do. I don't think that he thinks that. I think he thinks that at that moment.
And at that point, what do you do?
Nothing. I was sort of arguing a little bit, and then I got to a point where, which I haven't been at a long time, where it's literally you're on the ropes and Ali is punching you, and your job is just to sit there and take the punches.
Yeah, you're covering up.
Basically. Yeah, you cover up. I really didn't respond much. There's not much to say. There's no point in arguing. You could apologize a million times and it won't get you anywhere. So you just take the punches.
A lot of the guys were saying that you're pissed at them because, you know the way it works. When you're in there, everybody helps out a little bit. Do you think anybody did something that they shouldn't have done in this situation?
I would just say that writing jokes about me is part of it, and everybody seemed to have, in hindsight, they knew what to do.
I don't understand what you mean.
In other words, after it was explained by Howard, everyone's like, oh, yeah, Gary should have known, but nobody knew that in advance. Nobody else said we shouldn't let her in, or nobody else had that idea till Howard had that idea.
Well, Ronnie said he gave you a warning of some kind?
He goes, she's sick. And I said, I know.
All right, so she's sick. You said her voice sounds a little...
But again, she told me, I'm not sick. I'm getting over. My throat is, my voice is bad, but I'm not sick anymore.
Now, why did you feel empowered to make that call, or do you feel like that's Howard's call? You're not going to do that.
I did not feel empowered to make that call. Howard and I have had some conversations over the last, maybe a little bit less than 2 months, about how he wants me to take more of a role. And I can be very honest. He said, I want you to take over more things, and I think you think like me a lot, and some mistakes might be made, but I'm willing to live with those. I want you to start handling more stuff. So this definitely falls into that category. Now, he's right. I probably should have made that decision. It's been 28 years and 10 months of I make the final decision. You don't do anything without me. So it's that's what I was alluding to, and I was saying it's sort of hard to change the way things have been for a long time. I've never, in the history of the show, for any reason that I can think of, turned a guest away. And I could have made that decision. I could have turned her away, and he could have been, gee, you know what, man? Did you insult her? Maybe you didn't do the right thing. I don't know, man. I don't like leaving a guest with a bad taste in their mouth. It could go a different way. It's obvious now that he saw it, but it might not have been obvious.
Do you regret not doing that at this point? Or do you still think you made the right call?
I regret it because I think that the interview wasn't good for the audience, and I regret it because it ruined Howard's day on that front and on the front of how he feels. He's I wouldn't say he's a hypochondriac, but I would say that he's I've seen him blame a cold on a person that was near him when you can't really connect the two.
Oh, I know. I remember that. And then it becomes more than just I got a cold from, let's just, because Steve is standing for me. Let's say it becomes more than I got a cold from Steve Brandano. Steve Brandano ruined my fucking weekend. I couldn't go out because of Steve Brandano. That motherfucker walked in here with a fucking cold, and look what he fucking did to me. Today's his 4th wedding anniversary with Beth. If he coughs tonight, are you going to be getting a phone call, you think?
I won't get a call. He'll just save it all up for Monday. There will be no call.
Later,
he would not talk to me about it off the air unless he might say, listen, I know I gave you a hard time today, but really you should have done that. We could have a conversation. But he would never call me to say, you motherfucker, I'm sick.
Later in the show, Jason went in to read something about whooping cough. And you said, I'm making a decision. I don't want Jason to say that. But Jason ended up saying it because Howard wanted him to.
Right.
So do you think that's sort of a symptom of what you're dealing with Howard?
Sure.
Or did he think you were just making that call to make the bit better and you really did want to hear what Jason
I was actually making that call. I thought people had told him enough. People had already scared the shit out of him enough. Piling on wasn't going to make him feel any better. And there's almost like a sadistic, masochistic streak in him. Like he wants to hear more of it. He wants to hear more of it. Tell me how sick I'm going to get. And I wanted to try to stop that.
Jay in Phoenix, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, guys. Hey, Gary, I just wanted to build you up a little bit, man, because I know it was a tough spot for you to be in today, because Howard said he could kill an hour, but it would have been berating you. But since you touched on a lot of stuff that I wanted to ask you about, I just want to know how soon do you think that Howard is seriously going to think he has whooping cough like he had 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗍 foot disease? And is there anything for you guys you're giving away that I might be able to get from you today?
I'll start backwards. I have nothing to give away, unfortunately. And I think he already thinks he's got the potential to have it.
All right, thank you. Let's go over to Mark in New York. Mark, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Love the show. I was trying to get through to Howard today directly because, I don't know, I think he's being a little unfair. And I've been listening to the show a long time, and I've heard the tons and tons and tons of flack that Gary's gotten over the years. So when he's saying he's trying to empower you, Gary, I kind of feel it's hard to believe because half of the shows he's kind of tearing you down. So I can understand when it's time to make a big decision where you might be paralyzed to a degree because you probably feel the weight of all the second guessing that might occur after, if you make in their opinion, the wrong decision. So I'm wondering, like, when a decision like this comes down, are you thinking of all the aftermath that might happen should you make the wrong move and sometimes get paralyzed by that?
I'll be very upfront. It never came down to me deciding to make a decision. I mean, I saw her there. I told her she didn't sound that good. I probably, in my mind, I probably thought it was worse. But I'm trying to make him feel better about it. But I said, she doesn't have her voice here. But I am, Jason, why were you just laughing uncontrollably?
Oh, because it's so fun. Listen, it's so weird for me as a fan. I was loving everything that happened today with you and Howard. As a friend to you, I felt bad. But it is so funny for Howard to claim that he was doing this to help, having this argument on air to help you. Listen, Howard only cares, as far as I know, about two things in that moment. A, whether or not he has whooping cough, and B, making good radio. And he made great radio.
Right.
But I can't imagine that anybody who might hire you would have heard that and said, oh, well, now I want to hire Gary, because if anything that hurt you didn't help you in terms of finding a future job, or more likely it was a push, which I'm sure.
So do you agree then earlier in the week when he said that he was telling me how bad my Nerdist show is, that was out of love? Or does that fall into the same category?
Yeah, that totally falls into the category of Howard making great radio.
Right.
Now, part of him might mean it inside and say, hey, listen, I'm giving Gary constructive criticism because he was, but if his feelings for you came before his feelings for making great radio, then that conversation would have been off the air.
Do you feel like, well, I know he's sending you a mixed message when it comes to empowering you, but now he really does want to put you in charge, like officially in charge, and be the guy of a lot of things, yet do you feel like you're getting a mixed message?
Well, he sent me a very not mixed message off the air. We had this conversation, and he was very clear. I want you to do more. I want you to be more in charge about stuff like that. But yeah, if you say you can't make, listen, he said to me, you think like me most of the time, you're going to make a mistake, and I'm not going to give you a hard time about it. But then I'm escalated in front of the audience, the office, and the interns, so I guess I don't get room for a mistake.
Will, did you feel like Gary was pissed at everybody in the back when he came out of there?
I mean, I just thought he was pissed off in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was directed at everybody, but it could just be he was just angry at Howard,
I was
angry at the situation.
I was angry at the whole situation. I was a little bit angry at the office, and I say this, I'll be very upfront, no one in particular. I really can't point. I was angry at the entire office for their group effort of putting up all those notes, in the sense that I do get, like, if they want to put up jokes, go with the jokes. The ape jokes, the Gary sucks jokes, all those. But these were sort of like, Gary, Howard took a premise and they wrote it. But that's what we do, so I can't get that mad.
I mean,
I can't hold a grudge, but I could be mad about it at the moment.
Sure you can, but just know you didn't get any special treatment one way or the other.
Well, yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm just surprised
it would have been
you're
anybody.
as upset as you are about it.
Yeah, I am too.
What do you mean, Will?
Well, you just seem very. I've never seen you. I feel like this bummed out about after a segment like this, which seems to happen quite often.
Yeah, but it was very personal about how he thinks I must hate him, and then, like I said, this other thing that was
He doesn't really think you hate him. I mean,
no, but there was this other thing going on too. Again, to talk in broad strokes, I sent him a note last night about something that happened on the air yesterday, and it was more of that, and then it's the phones this morning, even though I'm one of the people in charge of phones, but Tim is also. Tim and I work together on it, so I took it. So it's Gary fucked up the phones. Gary sent me a note last night. Gary gave me whooping cough. Gary's show sucks. It gets to be a lot.
Curtis in Nebraska, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello?
Hey, Curtis.
Hey. Well, I was wanting to ask, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
Take your time.
If Howard actually did get whooping cough, how big would this be to the show? I mean,
for the heels.
Yeah.
This is what I would say. That was one of the other reasons I got bummed out today, because I started to think about that. If Howard got it, I don't think our relationship would ever be the same.
If Howard got sick at all,
but if he got it and he were out for a period of time, he would absolutely blame me for it. And I don't think he'd ever deal with me again the same way.
I think if he gets a runny nose, you may be in for that, Gary. I mean, the way he gets about this stuff.
No, but that I can deal with. If he gets whooping cough, say he really got it.
And Beth dies.
Say he really got it. What are we, fucking Little House on the Prairie? Say he really got it, right? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You are.
Everybody. Well, you know who has dropped by the show today? You know who's in the guest loft? The star of Chelsea lately, Chelsea Handler, is here.
Oh, you're kidding.
Now, I like her. We had a lot of fun the last time we met. This is the second time I'm with Chelsea. Hi.
She's on the
You look good.
circuit again.
What'd you do? You're looking
I got
hot.
a facelift.
Yeah, nice. It's a good one.
Did you really?
No.
I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't, Robin. I
Would
tried
you-
to, but
do
I
you
didn't
think
have
you
enough
will?
time off.
Do you think when you're older you will get a facelift, or will you age and let your face age? Or
I
will
don't
you...
think I'm a facelift kind of girl.
I don't either.
I do all this stuff for my skin, so like I keep it kind of really fresh by doing like profractionals and stuff. I don't think I could get a facelift. That's kind of not in my character.
Do you think all the stuff you do for your face really works, or are you just kidding yourself?
No,
like
it works.
Because Beth does all of that stuff too, and she's like convinced it works. But I think either you have good skin or you don't. And
Well, no, but you can help your skin. Like it takes away sun damage and all that stuff. So at the end of the summer, I do it, and your face comes in like really clean and clear. It works. Some of it works. Some of it's bullshit. It's like trying to get rid of cellulite. That doesn't
right.
work.
Yeah, and nothing gets rid of cellulite.
No.
But unless you got to start when you're young, and you got to exercise and play
And
sports.
not eat a fucking cake when
That's
you get
right.
home at night.
I know. I've been starving myself to fit into my clothes lately, and I got to tell you, I mean, yesterday I went to an Italian restaurant and didn't order pasta, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm a guy. I should be able to order a big bowl of spaghetti.
But you're not. You're more like a woman.
I am. I'm so feminine.
You are.
Even my physique is
The
feminine.
way that you think about your body and talk about your body is very feminine.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get supermodel thin. Like I look at Mick Jagger and go, wow, he's got a great physique.
What a great body.
Yeah. You know what shocked me about you, that I was really kind of surprised when you were on, you were talking to Rosie O'Donnell. No, it wasn't Rosie O'Donnell. You were crying on TV.
Rosie.
On Rosie.
She made me cry.
But in the crying, you were talking about the death of your mother and stuff, which is understandable why you'd cry about that.